my lord, with the concern of the other side, I beg to mention item 52 and 54. Both the cases will lead, my lord, senior counsel Nair, my lord. He's not keeping well. So next Tuesday, my lord, or Monday. Supply list.
And what about 53?
53, we are 52 and 54.
No, 53 is connected. That is why.
Connected means, what happened, my lord? We are working in urban.
That we have understood the same case where you are not getting the salary.
No, we are getting salaries, my lord. That problem is not with us.
Is Mr. Bedidas around?
No, I have already informed, but he said that don't mention my matter. You mention your matter. He said like that.
Kuku will accommodate you. Don't worry.
Okay, my lord. I'll remind.
We'll pass orders, but we'll accommodate you. Even if you're not there, have some of your colleagues, junior colleagues.
Hello.
Not good.
May I be alerted?
Yes.
Lordship, in item number 39, with the consent of the other side, Lordship, this matter may be taken up after 2 weeks, Lordship. I need to obtain some instructions.
39.
39. The contempt case, Lordship. We need to obtain some instructions from the client.
On the prayer of the inform the
Yes, Lordship.
when it comes to this after 2 weeks to enable him to obtain stock.
All right, sir.
May you please, your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 4. Lordship, on the last date of posting, the Honorable Court had directed to file an additional affidavit. The petitioner is currently out of station. That's why it could not be filed today. Lordship,
After a week,
after a week.
on the prayer on a prayer made on behalf of the petition, this after a week to enable filing of additional affidavit. Yes. Please form. This after a week form. Yes.
No, I beg to mention listing of the case. Is that a file? It will become Friday, my lord.
Motion matter.
My lord. No, my lord. Yes, my lord. This is advertisement and
Motion matter.
motion matter.
Yes.
My lord, this is also motion matter. One is motion matter, another is admission.
Motion, when did you file?
Motion on 11/9.
The motion will come on Friday. Admission?
Admission, my lord, due to want of verification by the police, my lord. My salary is stopped, my lord, which I have challenged, my lord.
When did you file? Matter which year?
My matter is 2022, my lord.
Last posted when?
Last posting, my lord, 2/8/2023. At that date, it was left over.
Okay. Next week.
Next week.
May I please, your Lordship, item number 9, may we take up after a week?
After a week?
My lord.
Yeah, for the petition.
Petition.
Is anybody? Is you informed or not?
My lord.
Is anyone from this in the court? Just inform them. If it is private respondent, you would not have run. On a prayer made on behalf of the petition, a matter is adjourned by a week.
May I please, your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 15, Lordship.
1-5.
Lordship.
Yes. What is your prayer?
Lordship, kindly adjourn for the day, Lordship.
Yeah, for the petitioner.
Lordship.
Siba, you have informed Siba.
No, Lordship, not yet.
You have to inform them.
I will, Lordship. I
So
will
you have to inform first in advance. Then only we can promote. First you inform, then you may comment. Yes.
May I please, your Lordship? My lord, I am saying for listing of a writ petition on, my lord, Friday, my lord. My lord, this is the Silchar NIT case, my lord. Your Lordship granted interim order. Despite of the interim order, my lord, the NIT authority issued public notice for calling the interview, my lord, fixing on 20, my lord. So, and I have already filed an affidavit bringing on notice of this court, my lord, the actions of the respondents, my lord.
When do you want?
Oh, Friday, my lord. Oblige me.
I beg to mention
Inform Mr. Who was there? Chaudhary. Yes.
Lord, I beg to mention for item number 8, my lord. Kindly be passed over for the day.
8. It's the motion matter.
Motion matter.
Difficult today. You have some difficulty today.
Yes, your Lordship.
On a prayer made on behalf of the petition. Matter stands adjourned by a week. 1 week. PHA has been informed or not?
Not informed. Till
Why don't you inform?
I'll inform you.
I will not do, madam. Is it the first day we are telling this? At least hundreds of occasions we have said. Without informing, without taking consent, don't make a mention.
Inform your lordship.
We will not do, madam. We will not do. I will inform, will not do here. The expression is to be, I have informed. He was incidentally present in the court, not because of this matter, of this mention. Yes, 1 week. Yes,
Lordship, I have recommended for listing on contempt petition of 2021 letter. Last listed on 21/7 of 23.
contempt. Why do you want out of turn listing?
Development scheme are stayed now.
Hmm?
Development scheme has been stayed.
So what is it do with the contempt matter? Contempt matter, no out of turn listing. No, sorry. Yes,
My lord, I beg to mention, my lord, item 28.
28.
28, my lord. In this case, my lord, we have to file a affidavit, my lord.
APDCL informed.
Lordship.
2 weeks time,
No, next week, my lord.
you'll file rejoinder affidavit
Lordship.
on the prayer of the R early
Next
learned
week.
counsel for the petitioner.
Matter regarding
Matters
commitment
then
appointment.
adjourned by 10 days to enable filing of additional affidavit. Or rejoinder. affidavit.
Rejoinder.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention for listing of an matter, lordship. It was last listed on 1/9/2023, but did not reach lordship.
What is the matter about?
Matter is about lordship regularization of service lordship.
Which year? Matter of which year?
Matter of 23. Lord.
It will come on its own. Yes.
Lordship, in item number 50,
Thank
I have
you.
to file yesterday, Lordship, for implement of private respondent.
Okay.
So that may be called, Lordship.
Give a request. Yes. Right. Right. I for
I is for change of the name of the respondent number 1. It's managing director of Food Corporation of India. So that is being changed. It's Food Corporation being represented by the managing director. This is after your observation, your lordship's observation in a previous.
yes, madam. Otherwise, have you issued notice here?
Yes.
In the main petition, have we issued notice?
Yes, your lordship.
No, we have not issued notice.
Sir, I'll check up and I'll again check up with the.
We think we had taken up this matter.
That was a different matter.
Different case.
Different case, but this analogous matter, same subject.
Okay.
Same.
You first, right? Yeah, I heard G. Gupta learned counsel for the applicant petitioner by means of the application has prayed for correction. Prayed for correction in description of the respondent number 1. The respondent number 1 was initially described as managing director. However, a correction has been sought to be made to made to the following effect. Also heard your name?
I am appearing on behalf of my senior
BKC.
Singh.
What is your name?
B. Bora.
Also heard MSB for counsel appearing on instruction of BKC. Understanding counsel. The correction sought appears in accordance with law, and therefore the instant I is allowed. According to registry is direct to insert correct the name of the respondent from so and so to and so. But make the correction in the manner indicated. Or over. I send.
Your lordship, may I pay this this lead, this may be, can you check with the.
Now let us, we have to issue notice here. We have not done anything. Same,
Same matter, same matter.
third, D Gupta, DK,
GK.
or maybe DK Gupta, learned counsel for the petition, who has put to challenge an order of penalty of recovery of rupees 90,000 from his salary in a disciplinary proceeding. The petitioner was a grade 3 employee of the FBI, posted as TAG Roman 1 in the divisional office at Tejpur.
TAG.
TE.
TAG. Technical assistant.
Roman 1. The earlier writ petition filed by petitioner, namely WPC 2677 of 2020, was disposed of, granting leave to the petitioner to challenge the order passed by the appellate authority as it was submitted that an appeal was preferred against the order of penalty. The order of the appellate authority has gone against the petition, which is also the subject matter of challenge. In the earlier case, rule has been issued.
Yes.
Did you issue rule or notice?
In the,
Just have a look, rule or notice. You can have a look. It is a rule or notice. Admit, admit. MSB, admit, MSB for a credit. Counsel appearing on instruction of the DKC, learned standing counsel of the FCA, accept notice on behalf of all the respondents that extra copies of writ be served upon her by tomorrow. MS Bora shall also procure the original record of the disciplinary. List along with WPC.
may I request one
List
more.
along with WPC.
May I request one thing? In today's is we at item number 49, the similar matter is there for in case of interlocutory applications. Again, name of the change in 49.
Now, what is the other matter? WPC. 49 is the other matter.
49 order for order.
No, 49 is the other matter you had filed. The
Yes.
certified copy.
Yes.
Along with WPC item 49. Court. That is a different matter. Put WPC 19.
IA has been filed in this.
Understood. I in connection with WPC 2193.
Yes.
What is 2193?
It's matter related to Bhalukbong, Arunachal.
Now, why petitioners are same? Ankit Kumar.
Same is the change of this respondent number 1.
No. In 4606, the petitioner is Ankit Kumar.
Ankit Kumar.
And
Yes,
even in item number 49, WPC 2193, petitioner is Ankit Kumar.
Ankit Kumar, yes, the Lord.
Why
This
two
is this is a different case.
Not regarding the penalty or what?
This is regarding penalty only. I mean, inquiry was done in a different matter. So
Same petition,
same petitioner.
two proceedings. Two departmental
Yes,
proceedings.
proceedings were held. He was
Two separate departmental proceedings.
two separate departments.
49 I अभी जो इसका है, managing director, I but is to make the correction report. Okay. Please tell them. 403. 49 I also so allow the correction.
Obliged.
May please your lawsuit. Case list to compassionate appointment, my lord. Petitioner further died, my lord, on 22/12/2010, and he applied 10/3/2011. Earlier, he approached this honorable court. My lord, till today, petitioner do not know whether his name is placed before the district level committee or not. Let him bring instruction, my lord. Issue notice and let him bring instruction.
When did he apply?
Applied this, my lord, 10/3/2011, and died 22/12/2010. Then nothing happened, my lord. Then I approached this honorable court.
When?
That is order dated 31.
Page
6/5/2031. First
Page-
case 502, page 31.
31.
31. Mrs. K.N. Talukdar, counsel for the BTC, submits that as per para 5 and 8 of the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent, district level committee meeting will be convened in due course of time. She also submits that the application of the petitioner will be considered by the district level committee meeting in its next sitting. But nothing happened. Then again he approached before this honorable court. This honorable court again passed an order
Where?
that is order dated 25/7/2019,
Page?
page 42. The case of the petitioner be placed before the DLC in next meeting or within a period 3 months from the date of receipt of the
Page
certificate.
42.
42.
This is a different petitioner.
Yes, oh, no, sorry, my lord. This is a similar case which is covered by this case, my lord. I'm sorry, ma'am.
But if you have an order of the year 2015,
Yes.
you have not come up for contempt. You have come to this court after 8 years.
No, my lord, what happened in this case, in Forjun case, my lord, they have to, the district level committee have the send the concerned authority, means agreed party, about the rejection of the, my lord,
So when,
DLC.
what
But
you-
they did not do anything.
what,
I'm
what,
on the,
what we are aware of Fortune, sir. But you have to explain what took you 8 years to approach the court again.
my lord, Roship kindly peruse,
That was of 2010.
annexer, my lord, annexer 8, page 28.
Page 28.
Yes, my lord. On 10th October 2014, they have submitted the application on compassionate ground. My name is shown as
That is not
Please.
that is not the answer. We are asking from 2015 to 2023. What took you 8 years to approach this court? If
then
it
I
was
have
not,
to obtain instruction. But in Posjunesa, my lord, if district level committee will reject reject it, then they have to send the speaking
not
order,
sent.
by way of speaking order
it
to
was,
the
it was,
concerned
it was not
authority.
then.
Yes, it was
But
not.
what took you
Actually, it was not held. DLC was not held.
but
in
that
this-
is not the answer.
Yes, my
You
lord.
took 8 years to approach this court.
Then I have to obtain instruction. Lord,
We are
kindly-
dismissing this.
No, my lord, not today, my lord, because that point, my lord,
10 years, 2010, somebody died. In 23, you want consideration for compassionate appointment. That's not the objective of this case.
but the Posjunesa is also there, my lord. I have quoted it, Lord.
Madam, this is a writ court. you're exercising equity jurisdiction. Where is your conduct? Where is your due diligence? You have not approached us in time. From 15, you take 8 years to approach. You should have filed a contempt in 2016. You have slept over your rights for 8 years.
But they have, in that case, my lord, they
We will
have
not go
stated
to
that
their conduct. First, you have to establish your conduct, that you are you're diligent in exercising your rights, approaching the court.
they have filed affidavit in opposition in first case, my lord, and stating that they will send the matter to the district.
They have
level
not
committee.
done. So what do? You wait till
That
8
is, then the
You have to
petitioner will come, my
You
lord.
have to wait till 8 years. You could have waited for another 3, 4 years, come after 20 years. Then also fortunatus will be there.
My lord, give me some time then today.
Difficult. On the third MS, there is counsel for the petition who has filed this petition with a claim for compassionate appointment. Full stop. The death, however, was in the year 2010. The death of the government servant was, however, in the year 2010. Full stop. The learned counsel has nevertheless informed this court that the petitioner had earlier filed a writ petition WP 502 of 2015, wherein an order was passed that on the
6/5/2015.
concession made by the learned counsel for the bit that the case of the petitioner would be considered in the next meeting. Since no action has been taken thereafter, the petitioner has approached this court by filing the present petition. What intrigues this court is the long delay of more than 8 years to approach this court again. In any case, whether a claim for
My lord,
appointment on compassionate ground can be entertained after such a long delay is also a question which will arise.
my lord,
Sir, at this stage, I must be placed for some time.
my
Obtain
lord,
instructions. Please, Dr.
my lord, actually, I have annexed one copy passed by this honorable court, where it is stated that my lordships, that's why I have annexed this order, my lord. Lordship can pass an order on this line also.
Then we'll dismiss it.
Oh, okay. Right?
Lordship, here in this case, Lordship, Assam is the party, respondent 4 and 5, Lordship.
Copy not served.
No, Lordship, the name is not shown. Name is not shown.
Name of the Assam be reflected in the cause.
May I please, Lordship, my lord, in this case, my lord, petitioner is my lord, son of earlier Gaon Pradhan, my lord. Pursuant to an advertisement, my lord, he applied for the post of Gaon Pradhan, my lord, and accordingly, he was called for interview and he did well in the, he appeared in the interview board, my lord, and he did well, but he has not been selected, my lord, and the respondent number 6 has been selected and appointed, my lord.
Yes.
Thereafter, my lord, petitioner filed on 26/7/2015, my lord, an appeal before the respondent number 2, my lord, which is still pending, my lord. My lord, that appeal has not yet been, my lord, numbered.
Yes, madam.
Lordship, as per the new provision, they have to file an application before the GAD, which they have filed, Lordship. And this is only on last part of July only, Lordship. They cannot agitate this before this honorable court, Lordship, on this particular ground.
Where is your appeal, Mr. Chauhan?
My lord,
Page 71, Lordship.
51.
yes,
Lordship.
Lord.
On 26/7/23, this has been received, Lordship.
Heard. R.S. Chauhan, Senate counsel for the petitioner who is aggrieved by the appointment of the respondent number 6 as Gaon Pradhan of Satkhali, of village Satkhali, under Sipajhar Moja, plot number 3. Full stop. It is submitted. No, it is the case of the petition that pursuant to an advertisement dated 7/10/2022 for filling up the state post, he had applied and has also claimed preferential treatment, being son of the earlier Gau Pradhan.
Yes.
However, by ignoring candidature of the petition, the respondent number 6 has been selected and appointed. The petitioner has also submitted an appeal before the appellate authority on 26/7/2020, which has not been disposed of. The para-action notice returnable by 4 weeks. MS M. Bhattacharya, returned additional senior government of the Revenue Department.
Three.
Understanding of the Revenue Department.
I'm for 3, 4, and 5,
Access
Lord.
notice. We have respondent number 1. JD.
Orna Pukan is there, Lord.
If understanding of JD accept notice on behalf of respondent 2. And Madam for
3, 4, and 5, Lord.
M. Bhattacharya 4 and 5. That extra copy of the decision is served upon the learned counsel respondents by tomorrow. That steps be taken for service of notice upon respondent number by registered proceeding.
Yes.
Steps by tomorrow. Tendency shall not be a bar for consideration and disposal of appeal stated to have submitted stated to have
Please.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, these cases, the petitioner completed all the requisite qualifications and completed the.
Do you belong to unreserved category?
Yes, Lordship. I am basically SC category, belongs to SC category. Thereafter availing all the benefits which was given by the SSC, relaxing the height or stage category of you. I have availed all these relaxation. Thereafter, I have successfully completed the.
And you contested the marks you have obtained is more than the marks
Yes,
of
yes,
the
Lordship. Yes,
last selected category under the unreserved category.
yes, Lord.
Third, CSD Roy, Learned Counsel for the petition, who was an aspirant in a recruitment process initiated by advertisement dated 21/7/2018 for the post of Constable GD in the Central Armed Police Force, within bracket CAPF, small. It is the case of the petitioner who belongs to the scheduled class category.
Yes,
That though he had applied as scheduled class category and had availed the exemption,
yes,
he has not been offered the appointment in spite of the fact that the marks obtained by him is more than the marks obtained by the last selected candidate of the
unreserved category.
To notice returnable by 4 weeks. MSS Barua Learned accept notice on behalf of all the respondents, madam. All the respondents. That extra copies of the is served upon by tomorrow.
Can it be 2 weeks, Your Lordship? Already it has been
2 weeks returnable. How will they get the instruction? Get the instruction. Bye.
This is my lord, selection and appointment constable DD, my lord, of 2022, my lord. The petitioner got the cut-off mark, my lord. The respondent has published the select list, keeping the post vacant, but he was not selected, my lord. Kindly see the marks obtained by the petitioner, my lord, is 58, my lord.
You have obtained more marks than the cutoff.
Equal to cut-off mark,
Equal.
equal.
You belong to which category?
OBC category.
OBC.
Post keep vacant, my lord. Page 58, kindly see.
Post is still lying vacant.
Yes, my lord.
Third, HR Chaudhary.
Yes, sir, Ahmed, my lord.
HR Ahmed, and it counts for the petitioner who was an aspirant in a recruitment process. Initiated recruitment process for the post of constable did in the police force CAPFS, initiated by an advertisement date 27/10/2. The petitioner belongs to the OBC category.
Yes.
And has claimed to have obtained marks equal to the cutoff mark. However, in spite of post being kept vacant, the petitioner has not been offered appointment. Returnable by court. SS Roy all the notice on behalf of all the respondents that extra copy is not by to photo.
Here, my lord, the petition is agreed by the rejection on medical grounds. The ground, my lord, that has been enumerated is not one on which I could have been rejected. Lordship has the ground of rejection. Lordship will find it page 61.
What are your grounds of
My lord, they initially found me unfit on two grounds: cardiomegaly, that is an enlargement of the heart, and hemorrhoids, my lord.
now what is your self?
Now, finding of hemorrhoid is not one of the grounds on which I could have been rejected.
And the other
They
one?
have got their own cardiomegaly is done, my lord. They have found me fit in that.
Okay, that you.
That's my lord. So, perhaps a review medical or something to assess whether that could be a ground for my rejection or not is what.
Mr. Roy?
Not sure to
How we are Muslims have done it count. That of the line candidate. Same advertisement.
Same.
27. It is the case of the petitioner that though he had qualified in the written examination, written and other examination, he was declared unfit in the medical examination by citing two reasons. It is submitted that out of the two resisting grounds, that one of the grounds is not even relevant for declaring a candidate as unfit, and the other ground is not applicable to the petition. All respondents?
all this.
Yes.
Obliged.
Yes, by tomorrow. Yes.
Please, Lordship, my lord, very limited prayer, my lord, I have approached the honorable court, my lord. My lord, petitioner was
You are your brother.
my lord. My son,
Doesn't look like. You have a son who is a lawyer.
my lord.
You're not that old. Mr. Kulita?
By the grace of God, my lord.
I
Anyway, my lord.
thought you were his elder brother. Not meant for a young Sarani, meant for senior. Don't mind. Okay. What
My
is
lord.
this?
My lord, here, my lord, I bid, my lord, by the compulsion appointment, my lord. DLC, my lord,
Expiry when? 88.
My lord, anyway, my lord, it's,
Why have you come? You should have sent junior attorney.
my
At
lord,
least some sympathy. you
my
can
lord,
got.
my lord, my lord,
You will not get any sympathy.
my lord, only because of I have appeared because my lord, that is because of that, my lord, 2009, I've been approved, my lord. Rejected by the
88, Mr. Saranya.
HLC. My lord, no reason has been assigned, my lord.
Doesn't matter.
No reason assigned. I mean, I have been not communicated, and my lord, in the SLC also, my name has been not appeared, my lord.
What is the objective of having an appointment on compassionate ground?
I am the only son, my lord. No one is there, no family members, my lord.
Now, what is the objective?
Objective to my lord, after the death of the my lord, who is a my lord,
The objective is to
Employee
overcome the sudden crisis.
my lord, sudden crisis, my lord,
And if it is not done within a
immediately
year
appeared,
or
my lord,
if it is not done within a year or two, the entire objective is lost.
my lord.
88 deaths. How many? 23 plus 12. How many years? Can't even count.
My lord,
You'll need a calculator.
88, my lord, some years I'll get concession, my lord. That time I was minor, my lord.
Then again, your case is worse. Sanjay Kumar,
My
Bihar
lord.
case.
Even then, my lord, 5 years, my lord, there is my lord, 5 years.
Sanjay
gap between
Kumar,
my-
Bihar, Supreme Court has said you cannot wait till you attain maturity.
Well, only thing is that my lord, Lotsi may come, my lord, before rejecting my prayer, my lord. My name has been, my lord, recommended by the DLC, my lord. So SLC has to consider, my lord. Let them reject, my lord.
When was the recommendation made by the DL?
Recommendation, my lord, 2007, my lord.
And from 70-20,
My lord, thereafter, my lord, I have gone to the office several times. I have not, I have not communicated. Recently, my lord, recently I have come to know that then I'm somehow got the copies of the my lord document. My lord,
Yeah.
only prayer is, my lord, this state level committee have never considered, my lord. Lordship may come to the,
we are very sorry to dismiss.
my lordship, my lord, for a moment, my lord, that state level committee meeting, my lord, manage of the meeting, my lord. There is no whisper.
Saranya, what is your explanation in not coming to the court?
No, my lord.
The respondents under a duty to consider your case within a year or two,
And
even from the
at
DLC
at-
consider
at least
recommendation.
some communication that you have
From
been not considered.
2007, we leave aside 88. From 2007 to 2023, what are we doing?
My lord, 2009, my lord,
9 to 23.
But they have not shown any, my lord, my name does not appear that I have been rejected, my lord.
So you slept over your rights.
My lord, until unless,
Why now? Come after 10 years.
my lord,
Then more
grateful,
than come in
checking for grateful employment, my lord.
Come in 2033. We'll
My lord, checking for grateful employment, my lord. It may not be like that other employment, my lord.
we have to be consistent in our.
Let them, my lord, notice, my lord, let them justify, my lord, why they have rejected, my lord.
First, you have to stand in your own footing. Show us your due diligence.
My lord, that minutes, my lord, minutes.
Show us your due diligence.
Minutes only this person will recommend that this has been rejected. At least if rejected now, my appears, I'm satisfied, my lord.
You're not
I
satisfied.
have no case, my
Then
lord.
you come before this court challenging the
My lord,
rejection.
that, my lord,
We are not falling into
my
that
lord, forwarded by DLC, my lord, has been not
Sorry.
considered by the SLC. That is my ground, my lord.
MS, how much
SLC has to consider, my lord.
And-
Let them consider, let them reject, my lord.
third
Showing the reason.
Senate counsel for the petitioner, who by means of this petition has claimed a consideration for appointment on compassionate ground. Full stop. It is the case of the petitioner that his father, Nogan Thakuria, was a dumper handyman in the office of the executive engineer from a water resource department and had expired on 5/11/88. Full stop. It is submitted that
My lord, may I,
at that time the petitioner was a minor and could not apply. Full stop. However, subsequently, the petitioner had applied for compassionate appointment and his name was forwarded on 29/1/2007. Full stop. The DLC had considered the case of the petitioner and had recommended his case on 18/8/2007. Full stop. It is the case of the petitioner that thereafter, no information was received of any such consideration
well,
by the SL. Full stop. Sarah, the Saranya, the learned counsel for the petition, has submitted that once the matter of compassionate appointment is recommended by the DLC, it is incumbent upon the SLC to consider and communicate the result of such consideration. That not being done, he prays that the present is a fit case for interference. Also heard MS M. Bhattacharya, the State Council, as well as MS J. Gogoi, the Standing Council, Water Research Department. The death in the instant case of the government servant was in the year 1988. The explanation given is that the application could not be submitted immediately as the petitioner was a minor at that time. Nonetheless, such application was made in the year 2007, which itself was after a period of about 19 years from the date of the death. Be that as it may, the application was considered by the DLC and recommended. However, what intrigues this court is that
98, my lord, not 88, my lord.
he expired in 1988. You have said
1998, my lord.
some years synopsis.
My lord, this is a typographical mistake, my lord. The death certificate shows, my lord, this is
98.
98.
88. What intrigues is, however, what intrigues this court is that from 2007, the petitioner took more than 16 years to approach this court with a grievance that there was no further that there was no information about further consideration by the case level
SLC.
committee. This court exercising jurisdiction under Article 226 of the Constitution of India is a court of equity, where the conduct of the party approaching this court is of paramount importance, and such conduct includes due diligence, which is apparently lacking in the present case. The initial approach, even the initial approach of the petitioner, even the case projected by the petitioner, that at the time of the death he was a minor and could not apply immediately, would also not go in favor of the petition, as it is a subtle law that there is no reason to wait till an applicant attains majority in vis-a-vis the scheme of appointment on compassionate grounds, as the primary objective is to give immediate succor to a family which has lost its sole breadwinner. Under those facts and circumstances, this court is of the unhesitant opinion that the present case is without merit, and according to the same.
I love you.
Yes, what is this?
Here, my original promotion was in February 2020.
Promotion as
Promotion as General Manager, DICC, Kamrup Metro. That is my original promotion.
2020.
February 2020.
Okay.
Now, at that time, the post was not vacant, but the post of GM was vacant in other district. But this promotion was not given effect to, though the order was there. I made representations, they did not respond. Finally, in December 2020, 10 months later, unilaterally, my date of promotion was changed to 4th of December 2020, 10 months after. Against that, I filed a representation. And at page 40, without citing any reason, my representation is rejected. 4-0.
4-0.
With reference to the subject and your letter cited above, I am directed to inform you that your prayer for consideration of date of joining on promotion as 12/2/2020 instead of 30/12, because I joined on 30/12. My modified date was 4/12. I joined on 30/12. Could not be accepted by the authority in this department. And subsequent to this,
What is your name?
K. Talukdar.
Ms. Talukdar, your claim is for notional benefits or anything else?
It is for monetary benefit.
Monetary, we have not performed in the same job.
And also my seniority.
Seniority is a notional benefit. That,
Yeah.
of course, we can consider. But unless you actually perform in that capacity, monetary benefit perhaps will
But
not count.
because of the 10 months delay, my next promotional opportunity is delayed.
Promotion cannot be claimed as a matter of right. You
I-
can claim only a fair consideration. Now you say that you are promoted, but because of lack of vacancies, you could not be given a posting.
For that post, but there was vacancy in other places.
But
Which-
were you posted in those other places?
Sorry?
Did you file representation that I can be posted somewhere?
Yes, I did.
The monetary benefit is out of question, but other benefits, yes, seniority and fitment will issue notice. Mr. Colleague,
All the response.
K. Talukdar,
K. Taluk.
K. Talukdar, done it count for the petitioner who is presently posted
GM
as General Manager, DIC
Udalguri.
under Industries, Commerce and Public Enterprise Department, Government of Assam. The case of the petitioner is that he was promoted to the aforesaid rank by an order dated 4/12/2020.
Originally 12/2/2020. Original promotion is 12/2/20.
12/2.
Yes, that's
Okay,
my
okay, on yes, 12/2/2020.
2020.
However, on the ground that posts were not available in the promotional cadre, the actual posting was deferred, which was ultimately done on 4/12/2020, which the petitioner joined on 30/12/2020. It is submitted that posts in the rank of General Manager were available,
At the relevant.
where the petitioner could have been accommodated, and because of certain delay and latches on the part of the authority, the petitioner has been thought to be deprived from his benefit. That issue notice returnable by 4 weeks. The for
All the respondents.
the Standing Council, Industries and Commerce Department accept notes on behalf of all respondents. That extra copy will be served upon him by tomorrow.
I'm great.
Madam, what is this?
May it please your lordship, my lord, the matter pertains to compassion appointment, my lord.
That's when
My lord, the father of the petition died on 8th of January 2017, and an application was made within a period of 5 months, my lord, on 23rd of May 2007.
rejected in 19.
Yes, my lord, rejected in 19, but my lord, the petitioner never came to know that it was rejected. The petitioner inquired from time to time in the office of the, my lord, executive engineer, Hojai, my lord, irrigation department, Hojai, my lord, but my lord, recently he came to know that.
Where are your statements that you had tried to get the information?
My lord, it is in page number, in paragraph number 5, my lord.
Yes.
From time to time. And my lord, it was
Where are your annexures that you have
my
got
lord,
information?
yes, my lord. My lord, he submitted a representation, my lord, my lord, on 23rd of May 2017, annex
When was
7, my lord.
the recommendation by the
My lord,
DLC 19.
my lord, DLC rejected it, my lord.
When?
My lord, page number 25, my lord, last paragraph. The case of Miss Mohammed
That was
Abdul
in 19.
in 2019, my lord.
Page 26,
Page 25.
last paragraph.
It's 25.
26.
25. There is some
Yes, my lord.
correction. Your name is Abdul Hanan Barbhuya.
Yes, my lord.
Rejected. This was in 19.
Yes, my lord.
Thereafter,
My lord, that he's not educationally qualified for grade 3 post and there's no vac. And secondly,
no,
there's
from
no,
19, what have you done? 23.
my lord, it was rejected in October 2019, but he came to know that it was rejected, my
From
lord.
19 to 23, what were we doing?
My lord, time to time we tried to inquire, my lord, in the office, but
Where are your applications?
my lord, there's only one representation in 2017, my lord.
17 was before 19.
Yes.
But it was rejected in 19, but we never came to know that a meeting was held and it
Understood.
was
So
rejected,
your
my
17
lord.
application will not have any meaning. Since the decision was taken in 19,
Yes, my lord.
we are asking from 19 to 2023. Can you show any documents, any materials on record that you had tried to know the information, to get the information, the outcome?
No, man, there's no representation, but an RTI was conducted, my lord,
When
recently.
RTI of 23,
Yes, my lord.
after how many years? 4 years.
Yes, my lord. And my lord, in between there was COVID period, and my lord, there was some
COVID is history now, madam.
Yes,
Don't
my
bring
lord.
COVID.
Because now from 19 to 23, my lord, in between there 2 years there was some problem was faced by the petitioner, my lord. And my lord, my prayer is to remand back the matter to DLC.
What was the result? What was the response in the RTI?
My lord, there were 2 vacant posts in grade 4.
What information did you seek in the RTI?
My lord, lordship, may be pleased to come to page number
31.
31, my lord.
How many posts are vacant?
My lord, 2 posts were vacant as
You
well.
had not even the RTI has got nothing to do with your outcome of the DL. You are seeking the information regarding vacancy.
Yes.
Even this RTI is not connected with the information. If you can be aggrieved by the non-consideration or error in consideration. You have to come to the court in time. You took 4 years to
5 years.
you to wake up from your deep slumber and suddenly
It can be 4 years, but my lord, in the meantime, he never came to know that
if you
it was
sleep
rejected, my
for
lord.
4 years,
But time to time he went to the office
by that
to
time many
inquire, my lord,
development has
and
taken
it was
place.
informed to him that it is still under process.
In 4 years, the Maligaon flyover has also been over.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, sir.
You're still sleeping.
My lord, the petitioner, my lord, is not.
See how many developments have taken. Why didn't you sleep for some more years?
My lord, he wasn't sleeping, my lord. He went to inquire, my lord.
He is
The
not
only
interested
problem
in
is
any
there was no
job.
written
He
representation.
likes to sleep. Let him
And-
sleep
and my-
peacefully. Don't disturb him.
My lord, time to time he went to the office
The
to
court will
inquire,
not disturb him. He's sleeping
and it was
peacefully.
misleading. My
Let
lord,
him sleep.
he was being misled, my lord.
Not in the paragraph. Disciplinary, thank you.
We'll discuss this on Friday. You come prepared on Friday.
My lord, we'll file another representation.
No. That is not going to take care of your defect. You come prepared that this delay may not be enough. We're giving you another chance, especially for you. The case of the petitioner for departmental compassionate ground was rejected in the year 2019, and the instant petition has been filed after almost 4 years. Except of all the statements made in paragraph 5 of the petition, there are no documents to show any due diligence by the petitioner to know the outcome of such to know the outcome of such consideration. At the request of MSR Burwa, Senate Council for the this for motion on Monday. On Friday.
Deeply obliged.
Yes, yes, what is this?
Well, the petitioner belongs to OBC candidate who applied for the post of peon, duck runner, and jugali. My lord.
Where?
He passed the PST, my lord, and without any reason, without any ground, my lord, only passed the rejection order that you are not selected. Not selected, you have not been selected. Better luck. Next time, take another result. Annexure, my lord, 11, page 36. And on in the similar category, my lord, one another candidate was rejected that without seeing the ground that he was overaged. Annexure 12 page.
No, what are your grounds of challenge?
My lord, my ground, my lord, I am selected. I was passed the PST, physical standard test, my lord. Annexure 10 page
Is that
35.
enough?
And
Passing the PSP is only an eligibility.
my lord, the grade 4, my lord. For the grade 4, only PST is enough, my lord. There are only 309 posts are lying vacant of the
The only consideration is PST, not interview.
interview already appeared, my lord. Appeared in the
That is it.
interview.
What are your grounds? If all the candidates who have failed in a recruitment, if they come to the court without any grounds, can you entertain?
My lord, kindly see.
Whoever applies, all have to be accommodated then. What is the purpose of a recruitment test, of having a competition?
And Annexure 8.
You
my
have to
lord,
make out a ground that your rejection is not in accordance with law. What are your grounds?
my
That
lord,
I have failed, so I have come to the court.
I have passed the kindly see page
passed the
page 35
PST.
PST, my lord.
Is PST the ultimate test?
Physical standard test.
Is it the ultimate test?
And also medical test and other segment. All other segments are completed, and that PST certificate along with me. That is I have an.
Counsel, if you do not answer the question,
Well,
is PST the only test?
No, my lord. Other
Then-
test is also there, my lord. Physical test,
Passing the
medical
PST
test.
will it ensure that you will be appointed?
And also appeared in the written test also, my lord.
So in the written test, there is a competition. There are other candidates, better candidates.
My lord.
You have to make out a case that
And Annexure 8 is the application, and Annexure 9 is the call letter where I have applied for page 34, my lord.
Mr.
Annexure-
Counsel, unless you show some grounds
And
pleaded in the petition, we are not going to entertain this petition. Only because you have failed in the examination, you have come to the court. Make out some grounds
no,
that your rejection is not in accordance with law.
my lord, that was that certificate, my lord, Annexure 8, 9, 10, and 10 and will prove that the rejected page, my lord. Page 33, my lord. Annexure 8, the application, and Annexure 9, page 34, my lord. Call letter
33.
33. Advertisement is page 7, page Annexure 7.
What is
page-
33? What is
Annexure
page 33?
33 is the application form, my lord. The petitioner applied for the post of, my lord, peon, duck runner, and jugali, my lord.
Then
And then,
33.
my lord, Annexure, my lord, 9, my lord.
9. Page
Page, my lord,
34.
34, my lord.
What is this?
That was, my lord, interview
Call letter.
call letter, my lord. Applied for the post of so interview venue was Dimalgaon near police reserve
Then?
Koprasar. Interview date transfer.
Thereafter?
And thereafter, my lord, verification, page 35 and Annexure 10, my lord.
Hmm.
That verification is there, my lord, and thereafter physical standard test and medical test also there, my lord.
Where?
After physical PST, my lord, physical standard test.
Yes.
Then in the below, my lord, medical test, my lord, there. Eligible post for the trade proficiency test, my lord.
Yes.
One is peon, number 2 is duck runner,
Yes.
number 3 is jugali, belongs to all our forest department, my lord. And Annexure 11, my lord.
Yes.
Page 36, my lord. Your result, district name Dhubri, police station, Astapotgram name Devendranath,
Cast OBC, MOBC not selected.
Yes.
You have not been selected. Better luck next time. Take another result.
Yes.
Then, my lord, in the similar ground, my lord, one writ petitioner was rejected on the ground of age over, my lord. That similar order is enclosed page 37.
That is
to
the,
41.
is your case of age?
No, no, no.
And
no.
I am belongs
No,
to, I am belongs to page. I am not over.
Then what are your grounds?
So, my lord, the impugn order may kindly be set aside.
What are your grounds of challenge?
I'm, my lord, I have passed the interview, my lord. So this is my, so I should be selected and
Okay, what in the recruitment, what there, Mr. Goswami?
Lordship, in
Just tell us the sequence, what do you have in the recruitment?
Annexure 9, Lordship.
Page-
Annexure 9 is
Page, page,
Annexure 9, page
34.
34, Lordship. It is interview date 8/4/2023.
understood. No, you just give us the, that we have noted.
Annexure 35, date of examination of the physical test, Lordship. It is same date, Lordship. There are the interview and physical test is conducted separately, Lordship. He stated that he appeared in the physical test and he passed. But regarding interview, nothing. He has not shown anything about.
That is it, Mr.
Yes,
Goswami. What
Lordship.
are the component segments of the recruitment? What do you have? You have physical standard test,
Yes, Lordship.
medical,
Medical
and interview.
interview, Lordship.
There is written also what?
Yes, Lordship.
Written test is also
Written
there.
test is also there.
Mr. Chaudhary for PTC.
Lordship, I am appealing for respondent number 5.
PTC.
No, state level recruitment commission for grade 4.
Treaty from Senate Council for petition. The petitioner who belongs to the OBC category had applied in a recruitment process initiated by an advertisement dated 21/1/2023 by state level police recruitment board. It is the case of the petition that he had passed the physical test, physical standard test, which like a TS, and was also held medically fit, and even thereafter, he was declared to be not selected. Whereas the Islam, the Learned Council has submitted that having passed the physical standard test and also being medically fit and had appeared in the interview, such rejection could not have been given, could not have been done. The petitioner has also annexed a copy of an order dated 9/8/2023 of passed in WP 2243 of 2023. On the other hand, the J.K. Goswami Additional Senior Advocate has submitted that there are no grounds whatsoever pleaded in the writ petition in support of the present challenge. He submits that PSC and medical are only eligibility criteria, and the selection is done amongst the eligible candidates on the basis of their merit, which is assessed by means of written test as well as interview. The Chaudhary Standing Council of the Council for respondent number 5 also endorses the submission of the question and additionally submit that there is no basis of the present challenge. He further submits that a writ petition which is filed by an unsuccessful candidate after submitting himself in a recruitment process is not to be entered in a routine manner unless some definite grounds are made out. He submits that in the instant case, there is no ground, there are no grounds at all. After hearing the parties, Along counsel for the party, this court has noticed that though a challenge has been projected with regard to non-selection of the petitioner pursuant in the recruitment process initiated by the advertisement dated 21/1/2023, the petitioner seems to have proceeded on the presumption that having qualified the PSC and being declared to be medically fit, he is entitled for appointment, which is not a correct presumption. This court finds force in the argument made by the learned counsel for respondents that the aforesaid two components are only on the eligibility criteria and the candidate have to compete on merit in the written test as well as oral interview, which there are no, as stated above, as reflected above, no grounds have been taken on any disturbance in the written test or oral interview. The case law cited cited by case law, the order dated 9/8/2020 passed in WPC 224/2020 sought to be relied upon by the petition has no manner of application as the state is pertain rejection on the ground of overage, which is not the fact of the present. In view of the above, this is held without mention and according to
Lord, I have enclosed another order, my lord. He is
pass
the
the
son
order.
of martyr, my lord. And that petition was not considered in.
Actually, Lordship, my senior Mr. B. Senior is absent today due to
We'll have some
illness.
other. On a prayer, no, this court has been informed that B. Sinha, current counsel for the petitioner, is not present. This when Friday or Monday next?
Next month.
Monday. Please for motion on Monday.
Yes.
Yes, they had mentioned this matter. You were not there, we had not passed the order. Some difficulty.
I don't know. In this case, notice may.
Madam, are you there on record? You
Yes,
are.
Lordship, Lordship.
Will you mind if you issue notice?
No, Lordship.
What is the case about? What is the case about?
Lordship, matter relates to difference of the date of birth of the petitioner issued by the same authority, Lordship.
Regarding the correction of date of birth.
Date of birth, Lordship.
What are the facts?
Lordship, brief is not with me, Lordship.
You take the second copy of the court We'll issue notice. We'll have it after some time. Yes. Bhuyan.
My lord, may I please your lordship?
Item number?
My lord, item 16, WPC
Yes,
5.
yes.
My lord, in this petition, my lord, we have challenged the selection and appointment of the private respondent as a Gram Pradhan, my lord, of a particular lot in the district of Morigaon district. My lord, as per the guideline, as well as the, my lord, the notification of the advertisement, my lord, there are certain conditions has been prescribed, and those conditions, my lord, had been violated in this, my lord, while selecting this private respondent. my
Yes,
lord.
what are the conditions?
My lord, the one of the primary condition, my lord, may be pleased to verify from page 46, my lord.
Yes.
Page 46, my lord, may kindly see is a political recommendation of the local MLA addressed to the Honorable Chief Ministers of Assam, wherein, my lord, this private respondent name had been sponsored,
What is his name?
my lord, Biplab Kumar Deka. My lord, may be pleased to verify at page 46 and page 47.
Where is his name?
My lord, at page number 47 is the type copy, and the vernacular one, my lord, may be pleased to find at page 48. And my lord, it is not very legible, my lord. That's why we have at serial number 4, my lord, at page 49. In my lord, Assamese vernacular, Biplab Kumar Deka of Lahori Ghat lot, my lord, had been recommended for the purpose of his appointment as a, my lord, Ram Pradhan. My lord, that apart, my lord, this the guideline says that, my lord, against those persons, my lord, who having the criminal cases are pending, my lord, cannot be
No,
sponsored.
he
for
should not be he should not have any political affiliation.
Yes, yes, my lord.
He has got a recommendation. Cannot per se found to having a political affiliation.
My lord.
Is he a member of any political party?
My lord, that is the our case. my lord.
Second one criminal case. There is criminal case.
Yes, my lord. But that criminal cases record, my lord, exactly we do not have the access of that record. But my lord, he has the case of an abatement for suicide of his wife that is pending in the court of learned Chief Judicial Magistrate Morigaon, my lord. And we have specifically pleaded.
When was the death?
My lord, that records, particular record, we do not have.
You are
But
from
we have specifically.
You are from the same locality. You should know when.
My lord, my lord.
When
My
was
lord,
the
it
death?
is 2-3 years back, my lord, before this advertisement had been issued.
You
my lord.
cannot just brag something abatement that way abatement of suicide.
No, my lord, once there is a, my lord, doubt on his integrity or something like that, my lord, that is the policy, my lord.
Is he convicted?
My lord.
Is he convicted?
No, he is not convicted.
What is the requirement? There should not be any
Requirement
case
is
or
that
he
there
should not be
should not
convicted.
be any criminal case pending against that particular person, my lord.
It will be very easy. Before the selection, you lose the criminal case. He becomes disqualified.
My lord, criminal
What is the
case.
requirement? He should not be convicted.
No, that is not the requirement. If my lord may be pleased to peruse
And
the
tomorrow
guideline.
he will be wise. He will file a criminal case.
No, anybody can, my lord. Yes, my lord. Anybody can be.
So that will be misused to a great extent.
Yes, my
Only
lord.
by pendency of a criminal case.
My lord.
Lodging an FIR, it doesn't take even 2 minutes.
Yes,
Write something, let it be published, put it, registered. FIR registration is a must.
Exactly.
So case is pending.
No, my lord. Sometimes it goes against every citizen, my lord.
So
if there is a matter.
you have to construe
My
in
lord.
a manner which is reasonable. Tendency in this case can construe to have a criminal. First, we have to see what is the nature of allegation.
My lord.
Then we'd rather like to have that whether there was any conflict.
My lord.
Or maybe it is advanced. If witnesses are there, only by mere witness cannot be good enough.
My lord.
And we have not been able to show his political affiliation. He's not a member.
No, my lord, the affiliation part is there, my lord. My lord, may kindly see the language of this, my lord, recommendation, my lord. May I read over, my lord?
We have read.
I have the honor to inform. My lord, may I read the vernacular part, my lord? At page 48, if my lord allows me, my lord.
Yes, please.
সন্মান সহকাৰে আপোনাক জনাও যে মৰিগাঁও জিলাৰ উপায়ুক্তৰ কাৰ্যালয়ৰ মিলাত খালী হৈ থকা গাঁও প্ৰধান পদসমূহ পূৰণৰ বাবে নিৰ্দেশনা জাৰি কৰিছে। যিহেতু বটদ্ৰৱা আৰু লাহৰীঘাট সমষ্টিত আমাৰ দলীয় বিধায়ক নাই, সেয়েহে বটদ্ৰৱা আৰু লাহৰীঘাট সমষ্টিৰ ভাৰতীয় জনতা পাৰ্টিৰ দলৰ কৰ্মীসকলে তেখেতসকলক নিৰ্বাচিত যোগ্য প্ৰাৰ্থীসকলক নিযুক্তি ব্যৱস্থা কৰিবৰ বাবে মোৰ ওচৰত আবেদন জনাইছে। My lord, those persons who are the members of this BJP party, my lord, they have approached before this concerned MLA, my lord, and তেখেতসকলক নিৰ্বাচিত নিযুক্তি ব্যৱস্থা
not তেখেতসকলক তেখেতসকলৰ নিৰ্বাচিত
নিৰ্বাচিত my
they
lord.
have selected somebody.
My lord,
By that it doesn't mean that the persons who have been selected, maybe we go by this whatever is there.
my lord, but my
There
lord,
doesn't
they are the
person
members of the particular political party.
Where have
That's
you
why, my lord.
stated?
My lord,
Where have you stated?
my lord, in Brown, my
That
lord,
is Jaka belongs to a political party.
my lord, my lord.
Yes, madam. You take instruction.
Lordship regarding
We
the
are not finding too much of a ground, but at least he has made out a case for Supreme Court.
Lordship, but still there is the I'm disputing the materiality of the repetition,
appellate
Lordship.
for
Yes, Lordship,
We
162C.
prepared an appeal.
They have
My
not
lord, actually
started.
what has happened, my lord, this appellate authority was the commissioner of the concerned, my lord, division, my lord. That office has already been abolished by the state of Assam, my lord. And that's why, my lord, there
Have you
is,
stated?
no, my lord, because we have come to know after filing of this petition, my lord. Now my respected senior friend can apprise before my lord that whether there is any alternative forum, my lord. Then we can approach, my lord.
Principal Secretary, General Administration
Then, my
Department.
lord, we can, yes,
No, let her have the complete instruction.
My
We'll have
lord,
this on Friday, madam.
my lord.
Have the notification also, Lord.
You have the notice.
Yes, Lordship, of recent notification.
Then, my
Let
lord,
Mr. Bhuya have a look.
Yes.
yes,
And in that case, Mr. Bhuya will not say anything on merit,
my lord, my lord.
because it might cause prejudice to either you
No,
or
no,
them.
my lord, yes, yes, my lord.
Both parties who approach them have
My
the matter adjudicated by the appellate authority
My
without
lord.
any prejudice. And you will be agreed, both either parties should be agreed.
Can approach before my lord again. my lord.
Third,
Appeal has to be filed within 60 days from the date of publication of the select.
when was it?
Lord,
Select list was 6/4/2023 April
6/4.
6/4. Not-
Is the appointment made?
Appointment made, my lord.
Made when?
Appointment made, my lord, at page number
Page,
60,
the date,
6/4/2023, my lord.
appointment itself.
My lord, my lord.
Is the third, RP, when it counts for the petition, also heard. MSM, but then additional senior corner,
I'm
as
for-
well as K.S. Dutta, understanding on Revenue Department. Para. The grievance of the petitioner is in connection with a recruitment process for the post of Gaon Pradhan for Kathani and Dokhin Senimari Kisam in Guragaon, Uttar. Which is Mudal, Guragaon or Lahori Ghat?
No, my lord, it's a Lahori Ghat. Circle is Lahori Ghat, my
Then
lord.
why have written Guragaon, Mudal, Lahori Ghat,
My lord,
Guragaon, Mudal in the Lahori Ghat Revenue Circle,
my lord.
District Morigaon, full stop. The petitioner has alleged that by ignoring his candidature, comma, the respondent number 5 has been selected and appointed. Who is appointed in violation of the guidelines contained in the notification dated 7/7/22. The petitioner has cited grounds of the respondent number 5 having political affiliation and also a criminal case against him. So, both MS Bhattacharya as well as the Dutta Senate Council for the respondents have, however, raised the question of maintainability by submitting that the statute provides for an appeal and without exhausting state remedy, comma, the instant petition has been filed. Full stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner has, however, responded by contending that the post of divisional commissioner has been abolished. Sir, however, the current council for the respondent have apprised court that by notification dated 77 to 2023, comma, the powers earlier exercised by the divisional commissioner has now been vested with the commissioner and secretary, public principal secretary, GAT, correct?
Yes.
In fact, a copy of the statement dated 7/7/20 is placed before this court. Para, in view of the above, comma, this court is of the opinion that instead of decide or instead of entering the merits of the case, comma, the petitioner may approach the appellate authority by filing an appeal. Para, since the question, since at this case must be clear, the learned counsel praised for an observation in view of the fact that such appeal ought to have been filed within the prescribed period of limitation, which is 1 month. 1 month or 2 months? 60 days. Considering peculiar fact is directed that if the appeal is preferred within 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 22/9/2023,
Well.
comma, the appellate authority shall now insist on issue of limitation and decide the appeal on its own merit. The such consideration and proposal be made a case and preferable with a period of 2 months from date of receipt of such appeal.
By hearing all the parties.
That during such consideration and during such consideration, comma, the stakeholders who would include the petitioner as well as the respondent of file be afforded an opportunity to
Apply.
a copy of the notification dated 7/7 is part of the record. Do you have a copy? You have.
Item number 18 is also similar. Only the private respondent is different. Ground something is different.
What are the grounds?
Ground milord is the person who is being appointed is not a tribal milord, and the village belongs to a tribal block milord, and he is not the resident. Private
Is
respondent.
it required? There is a requirement in law that
Yes,
he
yes,
has to be a
milord.
tribal.
No, that is not the direct requirement, milord, but the person concerned should be, milord, the permanent resident of that particular village, milord. That is the conditions and which we have specifically pleaded that he has not fulfilled that terms, milord. That appellate authority can also look at.
Is it a necessity that he has?
Yes,
to-
yes, yes, milord.
Item number?
18, milord. 18.
And who is the private respondent?
Private respondent is Ruhul Amin, milord.
No, number
Private respondent number 5, milord.
5. And what is the particular
Village, milord.
village?
Yes, milord, it is,
30%.
yes, milord, it is at page 71, 72, milord. Village name is, milord, Amguri, Jangaraburi, and Soitantoli.
Page?
Page number 73, milord.
3.
73, my lord. Annexures, part of annexure 13.
Amorapuri,
Jangarpuri,
Jangarapuri and Satyan.
Saityan Poli, my lord.
Satyan.
Saitan, no, sorry, Saityan Poli.
And what is the advertisement date?
My lord, appointment is same date, my lord.
Advertisement date.
Appointment date is advertisement is same date, my lord. Same date.
Same appointment, same.
Same, my lord.
Point. And respond number 5.
5, my lord. 5.
And ground political ground that the respond number 5.
And my lord, he has 5 children, and requirement is only 2 is the limitation.
The respond number 5 is not eligible for such consideration as he is not a permanent resident,
my lord,
of the village, and also has 5
children.
Also, he submits that there is a requirement of an incumbent to be a resident of that village, and the maximum number of children can be 2.
2 million. Oblige, my lord.
Then you file appeal.
Yes, yes, my lord.
Okay.
Oblige.
This is item number. Next one is it. Yes, madam.
Lordship, annexure 4, Lordship, the original certificate of the petitioner, Lordship. In this certificate, Lordship, date of birth is wrongly issued, Lordship.
What is your actual date of birth?
Actual date of birth, Lordship, annexure 3, Lordship.
What is it?
Actual date of birth, year, Lordship, 15 years, 2 months.
Date of birth.
Date of birth, Lordship,
1159.
1160, Lordship. 1160, Lordship.
But in the HSLC certificate, it was given as 1159.
Wrongly, Lordship.
When did you approach the SEBA for correction?
SEBA, Lordship, on annexure 6, Lordship.
Page
36, Lordship. And rejected, it was rejected, Lordship. Lordship. And it was
What is the date? 23.
Lordship.
You have approached after how many years? You have the regulation, Mr. Roy.
48 years, my lord.
No, you have the regulation that has to be
Yes,
done immediately.
within 3 years from the date of commencement of the HLC.
Madam, difficult case.
Kindly issue the
Hmm?
notice. Kindly issue the notice.
To get any notice, you have to make out a case. When are you retiring?
Retired.
Are you a government servant?
Lordship.
When are you retired? What is your age?
Now,
Lord, in the affidavit, age is shown as 63 years.
You already retired.
And my lord, here, my lord, in the environment, it is mentioned that he is currently working as subdivision and medical and health officer, Lakshmipur, Kasar, Assam.
How are you working? You are 63 years. You have problem everywhere. How is your current employment being carried out? You are 63 years. Friday will dismiss this.
Yes.
Friday will dismiss. you get 2 days breathing space and time. Third, MS Eko koi, Senate Council for the petition, who by means of the application has raised the grievance with regard to an order of the SEPA by which the application for correction of date of birth has been rejected. According to the petitioner, his date of birth should be treated as 1/1/19 instead of 1/1/1979. On the other hand, P.K. Roy,
Yes.
Senate Council appealing for the SCPA has submitted that even if the date of birth construed as 1/1/60, no, submitted correction of date of birth, that any grievance with regard to the date of birth and its correction should be raised within 3 years from the date of issuance of certificate.
From the date of commencement of the examination, concern exam.
From 3 years from the date of commencement of the concerned examination. In that case, the HSFC certificate is of the year
1975.
1975. 1975. And there are no grounds right to explain the details. He further submits that though the petitioner has stated that he is presently working as a subdivisional medical and health officer from Lakhipur, the district of Qatar, he has admitted to be aged about 63 years, which itself is inconsistent. At this, the London Council for the place for some time to obtain this promotion on Friday. Friday the end. Not today.
Application. Lordship. The second time application, Lordship.
Yes.
And the completion is down open, Lordship. The first order is Lordship page 62. And relevant starting, yes, relevant starting from page 63, Lordship.
Yes.
On the basis of this order, Lordship, they have DLC was held, Lordship, and name of the petitioner was placed before a DLC. And DLC, Lordship, was kept withheld, Lordship, may come to page 66. The reasoning of the DLC, Lordship. The
This
last
is with regard to the balance period.
yes.
That matter is still pending.
Yes, Lord.
Will issue notice and defer. Third, the take political and account for the petitioner who is aggrieved by rejection of his claim for appointment on compassionate ground by citing the reason that the deceased employee had less than 3 years of balance period left. This court has been informed that the issue is presently under consideration for the Honorable Division Bench. Be that as it may, that notice returnable by court. We take to some
2 and
this
5.
forest department. They are going to sending council forest appears accept notice on behalf of respondent 1,
1, 3, and 4.
1, 3, and 4. Whereas take to number 2 and 5.
Myself 2 and 5, Lordship.
What is this office of the deputy commissioner? They call it?
Lordship, I am challenging the reasoning of DLC. So this
No,
is
no, what office? Office is a legal entity.
it should have been Lordship Deputy Commissioner. Lordship.
Chairman, Lord, it would be the chairman of the DLC.
Kind of mistake.
Sorry, Lordship. That should have been Deputy Commissioner.
Deputy Commissioner.
That extra copy served upon Lieutenant Counsel for the respondent by tomorrow.
There is
Please.
no search.
After 4 weeks. However, if there is, however, in case the issue is decided by the Honorable Division Bench prior to the reasonable date, comma, parties are at liberty to mention the matter.
Lord. Obliged.
I could not annex here with, but I have come to know later on that. That is why my petition before Lordship Mallet for similar consideration.
Where are those candidates?
Mallet, their names there appear at Mallet at page 41 Mallet.
Who are those candidates? Where are the orders?
What are the I could not annex Mallet.
Third Priya Stock, Lieutenant Counsel for the petitioner, who has approved this court in connection with a claim for appointment on compassionate ground. The case of the petitioner was rejected by the state level committee in its meeting dated
30
in its meeting held on 30/12/2009.
and his name appeared Mallet at page 41
However,
Mallet. Page
there
41.
is no cogent explanation as to why it took almost 4 years to challenge the state election of anti-state company. The Hawk Lieutenant Counsel has submitted that similarly situated persons whose cases were rejected in the same meeting have had approved this court wherein certain orders have passed for comparison. However, since no such orders have been produced from us in the interest of justice, matter is adjourned. Will be listed on Monday next
night
to enable the learned counsel to produce copies of such any such order.
Obliged.
Maybe,
Yes.
Mallet, maybe taken up any other day, Mallet. Regarding compassionate appointment, Mallet, I left the file, Mallet, by mistake.
2009. Yes.
Mallet.
Is that the reason?
Even, Mallet, but what happened, Mallet?
That is the reason.
For answering that reason, my lord, our High Court order is there, my lord, that my lord, file I have been kept in different file. That order, High Court says, my lord, in the earlier order, the person died in harness in 94 and applied in 2003. However, since the government has taken decision, all the application prior to 2017 shall be considered. So High Court decided, my lord, the person may not left out for consideration.
Can we ignore what the
Only,
Supreme
my lord, for parity, my lord.
Can we ignore what the Supreme Court has said?
My lord, High Court order kindly, Mr. My lord. So, my lord,
2009 death. Sorry, after
my
how
lord,
many years?
let it be taken up any other date, my
Day
lord.
after tomorrow. And when is the last? What is your grievance now? 2012.
My lord, that my lord, SLC time after another, my lord, seeking the vacancy position, my lord.
Now, after 2012, what did you do?
There is no communication at that
From
time. That is
2012,
from
last 11
2012.
years. Sorry, it's not a case for adjournment.
My lord, that order kindly me.
Third.
Because, my lord, because of, my lord, someone, my lord, for the parity of the, my lord, High
Not
Court
a
order.
question of parity. It is not against the objective of compassionate appointment. 2009 death, you are seeking a
In
compassion
some, my lord, my
in the year 2023. Sorry,
lordship may kindly go through the order.
please the order. We'll go to the order. Third, Chief of the Lieutenant Counsel for the petitioner, who who has approached this court with a claim for appointment on compassionate ground. Full stop. It is the case of the petitioner that his father, Virendra Chandra Das, was working as a Kanungo in the office of the Deputy Commissioner Kamrup Metro and had died in harness on 11/4/2009. Full stop. The petitioner had applied for appointment on compassionate ground in the year ground on 28/5/2009 and has claimed that the district level committee had recommended his case in its meeting dated 16/7/2009. Full stop. However, due to lack of vacancy, the petitioner could not be accommodated. Full stop. The petitioner has annexed the last communication dated 23/4/2012 to again raise the matter of the petitioner before the district level committee, whereafter no action has been taken, and therefore the instant writ petition has been filed. Full stop. Para, Sri Goswami, the learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that under the aforesaid facts and circumstances, appropriate directions may be given for consideration of the case of the petition in accordance with law. Para, per contra, Sri GAD, who's for GAD, Sri P. Nayak, Senate Standing Council GAD, as well as Sri S. Dr. Learned Standing Council, as well as Sri P. Nayak Learned Council Standing Council GAD for the response number 1, Sri S. Dr. Learned Standing Council Revenue for the response number 2, and MSM Bhattacharya Learned Additional Senior Advocate for response number 3 has submitted that the death was in the year 2000, death of the government servant was in the year 2009, and the application itself was submitted after 10 years. The MSS 10 years. Therefore, the learned, according to the learned counsel, respondents have submitted that on the ground of delay itself, this writ petition is required dismissed. What intrigues this court is the erratic conduct of the petitioner. This court, exercise of its power under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, is a court of equity, wherein the conduct of the party approaching this court is of paramount importance. In the instant case, at each and every stage, there is lack of due diligence on the part of the petitioner. There is no explanation as to why the petitioner had taken 10 years to submit his application after the death of the government servant. Be that as it may, since the application was considered, even ignoring that aspect of the matter, the last communication towards consideration is dated 13/4/2012, and in the meantime, more than 11 years have passed. There is no explanation. There is no acceptable and cogent explanation regarding the state delay. The objective of an appointment on compassionate ground, which is in deviation to the normal process of recruitment, is only to overcome the immediate crisis faced by a family, by the bereaved family, which has lost the sole breadwinner. Any direction for consideration of a case for a compassionate appointment after first 10 years, 10 years for 2009. After after 14 years would not be in consonance with the state scheme. In view of the above, instant writ petition is held without merit and according to dismissal. First 10 years.
Lovely. Lovely.
May I please, your lordship? Now, this is regarding compassionate appointment, my lord. Despite of the order of this court, my lord, on the same ground, my lord, SLC rejected my case, my lord. And speaking of, my lord,
When was the death? 1999.
my lord, 1999. Thereafter, my lord, DLC considered in the year 2010, my lord. Thereafter, I have filed a writ petition for a consideration of the SLC, my lord, in the year 2012, my lord, and 2014, my lord. Page number, my lord, 28, my lord. This ground has already been set aside by this court, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, again SLC rejected my case. Page number 30, my lord. On the same ground, my lord.
But that was the year to 1999. 24 years.
My lord. But I have no fault, my lord. I have again and again before this court, my lord. But kindly page number.
When did you first file the application? That was in 2009.
My lord, 2009, my lord. Before that, my lord, I was minor. My mother was applied, my lord, but my mother's application has not been considered, my lord.
Your being minor is not a ground. Supreme Court has said there is no responsibility cast upon the authorities to wait till you attain measure.
My lord, that ground has already, this High Court has set aside, my lord. My lord, kindly page number 30, my lord, kindly see.
Cannot come court again and again.
Thereafter, my lord, and page number 30, my lord, first paragraph, last 2-3 lines, my lord.
30.
My lord, 30. First paragraph, last 2-3 lines, my lord. As per norms, 3 months.
Yes.
My lord, as per norms, the applicant should apply for appointment and compensation within 3 months from the date. In case of later on, Shoika expired on such and so on, deceased had submitted an application for appointment of compensation ground on 31/30/11/2000 after lapse of 10 years 8 months. That ground has already been set aside, my lord. Kindly page number 34, my lord. This is the important, my lord. Page number 34, my lord. Paragraphs number 7, my lord. May I read, my lord? Paragraphs number 7, 8, and 9, my lord. And this court already issued contempt notice against the respondent.
Where is the judgment?
This is
Judgment of 824/2014.
2014, my lord.
24
Page number 28, my lord. Page number 28, my lord.
Is now 28.
28, my lord.
Yes.
Relevant portion 29, my lord. Last, accordingly, the decision rejecting the applicant to the petition of compulsory appointment is set aside and the matter is remanded back to the state level committee to consider the case of the petitioner afresh for appointment on compassionate ground in its next meeting. The revision is disposed of.
Let us see the initial meeting of the district level
District level, page number 22, my lord. Relevant question 22. In the bottom, my lord, serial number 1.
rejected. Where is 29/9/2012?
My lord.
See, this order was considering your application which was rejected on the ground that you had submitted the application before you had attained 18 years.
My lord.
That
Then
order was set aside or interfered by this court
my lord.
by stating that you had indeed attained more than 18 years and your case was recommended by the district level committee.
Right.
This court did not go into the aspect of late submission of application.
My lord, page
How
number,
is the aspect of late submission a matter, subject matter of this order? It was not even the issue.
my lord, page number 31, my lord, this page number 31, this is the order of this court, my lord. And
Yes, this court has referred to the earlier order. Of this
earlier
court.
order, my lord.
Earlier order was nothing to do with late submission. So where is the fault of the SLC? The earlier rejection was that you were not 18 years.
18
Court said that no, you treat him because he had attained more than 18 years.
my lord.
Delayed submission was not even the issue.
My lord,
And this delay is a huge delay.
my lord,
That was of 1999.
that ground, my lord, I earlier already SLC rejected on that ground, my lord. That ground has
Where
been
is that ground?
my lord, page number 30.
30. Yes, that ground has been rejected. Why? Only because this court in the later decision has taken recourse to the earlier decision of 2/4/2014.
And
2014 the decision has got nothing to do with delayed submission.
that speaking order has been set aside, my lord. That speaking order has been set aside by this court.
What was the basis of setting aside? The basis of setting aside was the earlier order of 2/4/2014.
My lord.
Show us one line from this order of this court where the aspect of delay was even an issue before the court. What is your name?
Anupam Singh.
Anupam Singh. Where is the earlier order of rejection? Let us see.
Asked yourself,
Applied before attaining 18 years.
18 years.
That was the only reason
my lord.
that has been rightly interfered with. Aspect of delay was not even there. Now the aspect of delay has come. That was not the issue for the SLC very rightly had come.
And my lord, thereafter, my lord, I just by passing a speaking order, my lord, less than 3 years, less than 10 years, my lord, has been set aside. Again, my lord, on the page number 37, my lord, impugned minors, my lord, 2023, my lord. My lord, notice may be issued, my lord.
This at page 37 is the new ground.
My lord.
Ground based on fact that you have filed your application after 10 years of the death. Why should you interfere? Tell us. on this. What is the objective of having an appointment on compassionate ground?
And my lord, I have no fault, my lord. Again and again, I have been visiting before this court, my lord, and thoroughly representation of
There is no
my lord.
question of fault. Admit the applicability of the scheme is to overcome immediate crisis. Death of 1999, you are seeking appointment consideration now in the year to 2023.
23, my lord, my SLC rejected my case, therefore, my lord.
Right, so. Right,
Report.
third, three, FL assert count for the petition who by means of has made a claim for consideration of his appointment on compassionate ground. It is the case of the petitioner that his father Ananta Soikia was working as a helper in the office of the executive engineer, Silchar Mechanical Division, irrigation, who had died in harness on 27/3/1999. Admittedly, the on such death, it is stated that the mother of the petitioner had filed an application for compassionate appointment on 23/8/1999. As at that time, the petitioner was a minor and did not have full stop. There is no further reference to the application. Neither the petitioner or any party has raised any grievance to the state application filed submitted by the mother. Admittedly, the petitioner has subsequently filed an application for compassionate appointment on 30/11/2009. The district level committee meeting dated 23/7/2010 had recommended the name of the petitioner. However, state level committee in meeting dated 29/9/2012 had rejected the case on the ground that the petitioner had applied for appointment before attaining the age of 18 years. The aforesaid decision was the subject matter of challenge in a writ petition WP 1806 of 2006. This court, however, noticed that the rejection was erroneous as the petitioner was more than 18 years, had interfered with the state decision, filed and ordered it 2/4/2014 and directed reconsideration of the case of the petitioner by the state level committee. The SLC, however, by a subsequent speaking order dated 29/4/2015, had rejected the case of the petitioner that the initial application was filed after a lapse of 10 years. The state decision was also the subject matter of challenge in another writ petition WP 666 of 2020. Full stop. This court, however, wide ordered it 28/4/2020 had disposed of the aforesaid petition by interfering with the earlier rejection dated 29/4/2015 with a direction to comply with the earlier judgment dated 2/4/2014 passed in the earlier writ petition WP 1806 of 2015. Full stop. Para. Upon such remand, DSL has rejected the case of the petitioner by communication dated 2/3/2020 on the ground that the application was filed after 10 years of the death of the father. The learned counsel for the petition has submitted that such rejection would not have been done as the reason assigned is the same which was given in the earlier resolution dated 29/4/2015, which was set aside by this, and therefore the present impugned order is liable to be interfered with. Full stop. Also heard MS Niyog for whom? Education Department.
Yes, Your Lordship. 1, 3, and 5.
MS PS Niyog, Lieutenant Counsel for the Education Department, as well as MS M. Bhattacharya, Lieutenant Para. The for Nayak for who's for finance and MS and Nayak Lieutenant Counsel finance. Para. The Lieutenant Counsel for the respondent have, however, submitted that the rejection made by the impugned order dated 2/3/2020 is in accordance with law, as the death was in the year 1999, and under the scheme, there is no requirement for any such consideration after a delay, after an inordinate. The rival submissions made by the learned counsel for the part have been duly considered, and the material placed for this court have been carefully examined. The contention of the petitioner, the contention of the learned counsel for the petition is that the earlier rejection on the ground of delayed submission made conveyed by the speaking order dated 29/4/2015, having been interfered with by this court in the earlier round of litigation, the same ground could not have been taken court of. So, on the first last, the submission, therefore the submission appears having some force, the state submission has to be tested on the with the order passed by this court on 2/4/2014 in the first petition WP 1806/2014, as it is that order which is the foundation of the subsequent order dated 28/4/2022. The materials on record makes it clear that the cause of action in the first round of litigation in WPC 180 of 2014 was admitted a rejection on the ground that the petitioner had not attained the age of 18 years. This court, on noticing that such rejection was erroneous, had interfered by holding that the petitioner was more than 18 years of age and, and eligible, and according a direction was given for consideration. On such remand, the matter was considered by the state level committee, which, however, had rejected the application on the ground that the same was submitted after a lapse of 10 years. Though such rejection was the subject matter of challenge in the second petition WPC 666 of 2022, it appears that the order of this court dated 28/4/2022 disposing of the state petition was on a submission made that delayed submission of the application was the ground in the first petition, which is factually erroneous. This court, in fact, the entire order dated 28/4/2022 has revolved upon the earlier decision dated 2/4/2014, passed in the first petition 1806 of 2014, which is the edifice of the present dispute. It being clear that delayed submission not being the subject matter of the initial challenge and in the subsequent consideration, the same reason has been cited to reject the application of the petitioner, the state reason has to be examined. The validity of the state reasons have to be examined independently. In the opinion of this court, the entire objective of the scheme for appointment on compassion ground being to overcome the immediate crisis faced by a bereaved family which has lost the sole breadwinner, the factor of delay of more than 10 years, which has been considered by the state level committee, cannot be said to be an irrelevant factor, and rather, in the opinion of this court, the same is a relevant factor which has been rightly taken into consideration. In any case, when the death of the government servant is of the year 1999, when admitted the petitioner was a minor, there is no requirement in law for the authority to wait till such period when an aspirant becomes a major. Under those circumstances, this court does not find any merit and according to yes,
My lord, there is a Supreme Court judgment also, my lord, in my favor, my lord.
next.
Obligement.
May please your lordship. My lord, this matter relates to claim for regularization of service of a bungalow peon in terms of the, my lord, extent policy of the state of Assam. Now, my lord, this gentleman was engaged as a bungalow peon in June 2016. So requirement for regularization, I mean consideration for regulation is 5 years of service. That your lordship will find at page 16. Now, my lord, there is no dispute to that. Now, my lord, he was
So
engaged.
isn't it done on the seniority basis?
My lord, nothing is stated, my lord. Recently, there is
Only by completion of 5 years, you become eligible for consideration. Can you claim that as a matter of right?
no, but
I think it is on seniority basis.
consideration.
First, whether that scheme is still there. Mr. Nayak,
In this case, so far as my instruction is concerned, those who were receiving salary till May 2023, their cases have been considered short. And so
Now,
far as
so far as
this
this
petitioner
gentleman is
concerned,
concerned, my lord, the commissioner and special secretary with whom he was attached, he retired on 28th of February.
February
2023. I am out of job, and the persons who are working, my lord, who are lucky enough to get the working.
even after this decision, Lord, 86 or 89% have been regularized, Lord. Thereafter, certain applications have been received from different persons, Lord.
but
In
this is the post personality incumbent. I don't. So after 5 years, there has some consideration.
I'm even myself, I'm surprised by seeing such
No,
a
my lord, how
decision,
can
Lord.
such a beautiful name be ignored, my lord?
Even the
Others have been-
petitioner was appointed
others
only
have
in the
been,
year
my lord,
2007.
It is not at all a beautiful.
No, my lord, what I pray is perhaps, my lord, that will my lord, meet the actual justice. There is a representation he has filed time and again. That may be directed to be, my lord, disposed of with a speaking order. I think that will serve the purpose.
No, that's notice or third PMK Chaudhary and the senior counsel assisted by CA Borkoto. The grievance phrase is with regard regularization of the service of the petition who was inducted as a bungalow peon in the on
1/6.
5 flat
No, he was engaged on 1/6/2016, my
on 1/6/2007
1/6/2017. I'm sorry.
17
I'm sorry.
7
On 1/6/2007.
and had continued till
28th of February.
No,
22
there is a break in between, Lord.
with
No.
28th of
Continuous,
February
continuous.
2022. Full stop. However,
Continuous services.
the incumbent with whom the petitioner was attached had retired from service in the meantime. He is not presently continuing his service. It is submitted that there is a policy to regularize such service who regularize the services of such incumbents who had completed 5 years of service. And in the meantime, many such incumbents have been given the benefit of such regularization. That notice should returnable by 4 weeks. It's not for everybody.
Lord, am I paying for JD, Lord?
GAT is 1 and 2.
P. Nayak land is sending us eight
Lord,
number
P. Chaudhary is appearing for P.
1 and 2.
3, 4,
P. Chaudhary,
3, 4, Lord.
P. Chaudhary was here. P. Chaudhary sending us the PW 3 and except notice of your response and let extra copy. I do not.
My lord, one observation, pendency shall not be about to consider.
Let them speak it first.
Before I start, may I point out, the registry perhaps mentions the wrong code number, 10026. It pertains to salary and allowance of government employee. In fact, the petitioners herein, there are elected members of the Gaon Panchayat. The different code, it is civil news 5 meter.
What's your prayer?
Prayer, we are praying for the remuneration and allowances of the preceding year of 2013 to 2018.
President, your,
President and members of the panchayat.
yes, what do you say? Devnath?
The coordinate bench millet in the series of writ petition is held that millet they are entitled for it. Millet
No, regarding the bench,
of bench.
it's the bench free.
It is bench free millet. The lordship is taking up bench free.
No, isn't this matter bench free?
In
Give
my
the bench by
bench 5.
Why?
Millet, I obtained the copy of from the bench master. It is other cases under the panchayat act 10169 bench 5.
This is nothing to do with settlement or something.
No, millet, settlement is not. The other cases under panchayat act.
Now, if you say we don't have any issue, can take up. We may not
Yes,
take.
millet. Let me take up.
You want to go to bench by book?
No, I am just pointing out, millet.
This case will issue notice. Then.
My lord, the coordinate bench has held that they are entitled for it. My lord, your lordship will find it judgment at page 88. My lord.
4/1/2023. 4/1/2023. Sadarika.
My lord,
4/1/23.
yes, my lord. It is
So they've
covered.
not produced it.
It is clearly covered. My lord.
As of now, notice may be issued, or we will file a response.
You will take instruction. You are short notice, 2 weeks. If it is covered, then there's no point there.
My lord, clearly covered. My lord.
Third, if he has a then counsel for the petitioner who have filed this petition, which are prayer for releasing of their area remuneration being elected members of different Gaon panchayats, where few of the petitioners are president, comma, the other petitioners are members of Antilik Panchayat, comma, Jila Parishad,
All are under,
and Jila Parishad.
yes, my lord.
The Hazarika Senate Council further submit that in a recent judgment dated 4/1/2023, a similarly has been decided
My lord.
in favor of Contempt in the 3/2000 that notice of returnable on
My lord, they'll have to give us extra copies. My lord, kindly explain by another 2 or 3 days.
no, we'll have to get enough time. We'll keep a date. Submission returnable on 27. 27. So Devnath for
1, 2, 6, and 7.
and Devnath Leonard standing on seniority department except note. We have numbers 1, 2,
6, and 7.
6, and 7, whereas CP Nayak understanding on the finance except notice for response 3. MSA 8 Taluka State Council for 4 and 5. What about 6? 6
I'm
already
appearing, my lord.
that extra copy
My lord.
upon the Internet Council for respondents by tomorrow.
By tomorrow, my lord.
Tomorrow. Right.
By
I'll
tomorrow.
Oblige.
Oblige.
Yes, sir. But
My lord, petitioner is a physically handicapped person with 40% hearing impairment, my lord. Annexure 1, page 19 is my certificate, physical handicap certificate.
what's your demand?
My lord, I was selected, my lord. Page 22, this is the advertisement for filling up of 13,300 posts of grade 4 under different categories.
Yes.
Accordingly, I submitted my application, page 24.
In the medical list, you are not
Yes, my lord. Without showing any reason, my lord.
heard, speak, and Sharma, Alternate Counsel for the petition. Courts of the petitioner who claims to belonging to the PWD W2 category having 40% hearing impairment had participated in the selection process for appointment of grade 4 posts in various established as published by the advertisement dated 25/3/22. The petitioner claims to have been selected for appointment and his place of post was also specified as hostel cook in the establishment of secondary education department Assam. However, in the medical re-verification, the petitioner was held disqualified. For the case of the petitioner, no reason have been communicated regarding cause of such disqualification. That notice of returnable by 4 weeks. Personal department.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, here in this case, Lordship, the page 36, Lordship, 36, the list of the candidates, those were selected, Lord. Yes.
I'm not selected.
Yeah, yes, Lordship, he is not selected. But so far, the grievances of the petitioner from the averments of the writ petition, it appears that he was not stated why he was not selected, Lordship.
I do
It is
not know.
his grievances, Lordship. And that grievances, Lordship, he may file a representation before that concerned department, Lordship. The department will furnish him the information. What about his rejection, Lordship? The only grievances is that he was not disclosed about his rejection, Lordship.
My lord, while rejecting my case, Annexure 1, 40% of disability certificate issued by the district medical board that was not taken into consideration. And
No,
as a
Lordship.
result, I was ousted from the selection.
No, Lordship, it is the his presumption only. This is his speculation only. But in
Where is your, you have made a statement that you are selected and given where?
My lord,
Page-
page 31, this is the annexure. Page 31, I was posted as hostel cook. It was available in the website, ma'am. And in my report,
Returnable by 4 weeks.
No.
We take it to some internet petition in regard to some notice on behalf of person number 1. State level recruitment commission one and
state level, Lordship,
Goswami for 1 and
yes,
only 1
only one, Lordship.
and,
State level is 2.
and Chaudhary for
Respondent number 2.
B.
Raised
Chaudhary,
hell.
council, standing council,
Yes, sir.
accept notice on behalf of person number 2, the state level recruitment commission, SLR. Others, D. Quota, standing council, health and activity department, accept notice on behalf of person 3, 4, 5, and 6. Education, Camprai, sorry, for number 7 and 8. With secondary education, that extra copies of the decision served upon the done account for by tomorrow.
my lord, there are sufficient numbers of posts. My humble prayer would that at
No,
least
but
one
the-
post may be kept
no.
vacant, my lord. There are
The case is
as
not
part
made out. Lordship.
13,300
The case is
posts.
not made.
Now, if you are successful, you will be
Yes,
accommodated.
sir.
Don't worry.
That
about it.
observation may be made.
Lordship, standing council SLRC may be.
All this to reflect the name of standing SC, SLRC.
Great.
That is your last, sir.
I has been filed for infringement of opposite party number 2 and 3 in contempt petition. So opposite party number 2, my lord, he may be impeded, or opposite party number 3 may not be impeded. My lord, what happened was there was a direction that the petitioner will file a representation before the appropriate authority, and the appropriate authority will decide the matter within 2 months. But that was not done. Then we filed an application before the, my lord, the director, and director did not comply. Then we filed contempt. And director has filed affidavit saying that, my lord, he is not the competent authority. Government is the competent authority. That is why, my lord, we have filed this application. The government secretary has been made party.
But in the original order,
My
8 to 2021, who were party?
Malad, the government was party. It is only stated the appropriate authority in government. That is the main problem. And that specifically, it is not written the. Then we file application before the director. The director said that no, the secretary is the authority. The secretary was the original party in the petition also.
How written of Learned Counsel for applicant who by means of this application has paid for implement of party response. Though two incumbents were named to be implicated in connected contempt case number 27 of 20, comma 3 of the Learned Counsel for the petition for the applicant has submitted that for the present, comma implement of respondent number 2 will serve the
Opposite party number.
implement of the opposite party number 2
Right.
as respondent number 2
As the
would serve the purpose. The state respondent was issued a notice on 11/8/2023 requesting for compliance of the connected order date 8/2/2020 passed in WP 5759 of 2000. Full stop. Kara. After hearing the parties and on perusal of materials on record, comma, the opposite party number 2, Dr. Lakshmanan S. is implicated as the respondent number 2 in the connected content case number 2. Office is accordingly directed to make necessary insertion in the cost rate in the connected contempt case. ISS. We should notice in the contempt case by an order date. Why an order passed today? That is the respondent number 2 has been newly implemented. That notice be issued upon the state. Notice steps be taken for service of notice by registered post utility. Steps within the complex. List of 5 weeks along with service.
Of the contempt lordship, I may paying for one.
There is notice for appeal P9 for Senate Council present for the respondent for 1. Okay.
Lordship, kindly matter for the password for the pay and fix and 1 week or 2.
What is the matter? Huh?
No, this is a matter pertaining to selection to the post of driver on fixed pay basis. He appeared in the selection
You
process.
have filed your affidavit.
I filed my.
And madam,
I have received an instruction from the FDI, my lord, for 4, but I don't have the requested copy, but
serve her a copy.
I'll file my affidavit.
Okay, I'll
A prayer for adjournment has been made on behalf of the petitioner. PHK Das Senate Council for the Guwahati High Court submit that affidavit number 15 has been filed. Sarah, MSMT Bora, Sending Council, Transport Department. Also, please submit that affidavit be filed by the department for which some time is stated. Yes, Mr. Ransu? For the High Court, to file affidavit. And in the next case, Transport Department is there or
I'm not a party.
this after 3 weeks to enable.
2 weeks, Lordship.
3 weeks, my lord.
They have to file the 3 weeks to enable filing of by the department.
First, the copy of it.
Please give a copy.
Okay.
And in 27, then so your name? Abur. Abur, Direct Counsel, appearing on instruction of City Council, has appeared for the respondents 2 to 6 and submit that the affidavit has been sent for bid. List of 3 by which time the affidavit will be filed. Tag along with. Are these connected?
Not connected. That is, I think, Chokidar, this is driver. I don't think, perhaps because of the same establishment, I think that's why connect. Otherwise, issues are different.
It's so different.
Yes,
Lord.
You appear in both the cases.
Yes, Lordship.
Are the issues similar or different?
Lordship,
That is
one more Chokidar and one
Issue is not the issue of appointment. It's for appointment everything. But art is the challenge on similar ground. No.
Here, it's a case of driver.
Let it be there. We can have
Let
separate
it
hearing.
be.
Okay.
Deeply.
Yes, what is this?
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, this matter relates to retrospective promotional benefit, Lordship.
Which
And-
department?
Lordship,
Which department?
it's Assam Secretary. He was retired as
SND. SND, who is there? Nayak. P. Nayak and A. Fukan was there. GAD is the Senate Council has been shown in the call. Here is Mr. Nayak.
P9 is arguing on another report, my lord.
Have you filed the affidavit? You have not filed.
I'm not.
You filed the affidavit, notice was issued, but it was issued a long time back, 2022, August, put in a year back.
Yes, sir.
Returnable 4 weeks, it has not come there after. It has come. No.
Lordship, matter was last posted on 17/8/22, Lordship.
17 notice was issued.
Notice
Thereafter
was issued, Lord.
not listed. Your Barua,
H. Purva.
Page Barua, Leonard Council, appearance instruction of Nayak, telling of as department. This granted 3 weeks time. File affidavit of it. 22 matter, file it.
Kindly date may be fixed.
This or will have it on 6th of October.
Okay.
It's on 6th of
May please the question. My lord, so far as Anganwadi helpers and Anganwadi workers are concerned, helpers get promoted to workers. The policy is that of the total number of vacancies, 25% promotion from in-house 10 years and over, and the rest, the helpers would be recruited.
Yes.
Jumping over this, there were 20 vacancies, admitted fact, 25% would be 5. Jumping over that, they advertise for promotion for 12 plus 7, that will be around 70. We filed a writ petition, this writ petition in its honorable court saying that it's against the rule. You should not do that. Rather, you should promote 5, take into consideration and give the rest for open. I am for open person. The honorable court was pleased to stay those advertisements. Notwithstanding that, they went ahead and appointed persons.
Okay.
And therefore, the last order which was passed by this honorable court as 22nd of May might have a relevance on this one.
Yes.
May I read that? Who submits that notwithstanding the interim order dated 19/12/2022 as extended by the order dated 23/1/2023, suspending the operation of the advertisement notices dated so and so, the respondents have gone ahead with the recruitment process and have also notified the select list. Therefore, it is clear case of contempt of court. So and so, appearing for the state, prays for 2 weeks' time to obtain clarificatory instruction and place the same before the court. In view of the above, adjourned for 2 weeks. I do not see that coming to this court today. Regardless of the matter below, my prayer would still survive. But I must be fair. If there are 20 posts and 5% for promotion, then remaining posts should be by 15 posts by open. Now, since they have filled up 12 plus 7, 19 posts, 12 plus 5, 17 posts, 3 posts are still there. So whether or not what they have done is good or bad in law, regardless of that, they do not respond to the court. They do not address the issue, and they have taken a stand.
What is the affidavit?
The affidavit of the state government is that I do not fall under the 25% quota. Fair enough, I do not fall. That is my case. 25% is for the in-house promotion. 25% was never meant for direct. They've understood the thing wrongly or deliberately projecting it in a wrong manner. I have a documents on record. My interim orders were flouted below. This is the position today we are in.
Yes, madam.
Lordship, I seek a little accommodation. Lordship may kindly take it on Friday next, Lordship.
Okay. Have it on Friday.
On Lordship.
But if what he is projecting is correct, then you have not understood the issue correctly. He is not aspiring in the portion of promotional quota. He belongs to the open category. He is more interested in the 75%.
Right.
Lordship.
What Mr. Bonik is projecting that we have contested the affidavit. that it does not belong to the 25%. That is not the case at all.
And affidavit is by the only CDPO lordship from.
Not
that
the
was
God, not the
directed-
department.
Hmm.
You get instructions, but
And that order which was there, that whether apparently it is a contempt of the court. That interim order was there. They went ahead and recruited.
madam, you get the instructions because the court has taken exception on draft
Lordship.
order.
Lordship.
Friday, this Friday.
Friday or Monday.
Monday will be better than if I have
Monday
to
will be
take
better.
instruct lordship.
Third three as only current counsel to the petition. And I've also heard MSM suggested additional senior counsel who praised some expert. Based on
Obliged.
gateway.
Deeply obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, it appears from the Lodging Court's order dated 21/6/2023 that, my lord, notice service has been completed, my lord. One respondent, private respondent, that is respondent number 5.
Five.
I
Anybody-
request for respondent number 5, Your Lordship. We will file our Vakalatnama today and we need time to file our affidavit.
What is
My lord, here I have challenged the provisional gradation list, my lord, whereby
in the
I've
cadre
been
of?
placed below the private respondent.
So in the cadre of what? Provision
I'm
gradation list of
not
which?
carrying the brief. Mr. F. Khan appears in this matter, my lord.
It doesn't matter. Post of what? Gradation list in which post?
Assistant Deputy Controller of Civil Defense Junior.
Your name?
You, Chaudhary.
You told the current counsel. For by referring ordered in 21/2023 passed by the Senate laws that subject that service upon respondent number 5 MS
And
and Mohan current counsel. In fact, none has appeared as fact submitted that she and her colleague have filed the Vakalat.
we will file.
Has been instructed to appear on behalf of the state respondent 5 and would be filing the Vakalat during the course of the counsel for the 5 further praise and his grant. File
Deeply
obligement.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, in this matter, pleadings are completed, Lordship. Therefore, Lordship may fix the matter for hearing, Lordship, on 5th of October, Lordship.
But
Here is the case, Lordship, both these people were on contract with the NRC, Lordship. Since there is no work, Lordship, the contractual appointment has been.
that's the amount
I appear for item number 30.
similarly placed.
Similar matter. In fact, our matter was filed earlier. Pleadings are complete in our matter. And there are interim orders in both the matters, madam.
You are still working.
No, madam. Although there was an interim order not to discharge us, madam, but they have
It is submitted that we have been exchanged the matter taken up for admission here. And the admission is
admission space, madam.
the fair has a with but this for admission here comfort to it.
On 5th of October, my lord, if it's convenient, my lord, 5th of October, my lord. Learned Senior Counsel, Mr. P.K. Goswami appeared.
In fact, till third most of the time I will be on.
Fifth?
Fifth is good. Obliged.
Interim orders may continue.
Interim, what is interim order?
Both the
Interim order passed a day to continue to the next date of.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. A. Samua. Lordship may grant us some time to file the rejoinder, Lordship.
You filed affidavit.
Yes, lordship.
Lordship, any date after
On the,
vacation.
on a prayer made on behalf of the petition, from a list of the 3 weeks, to enable filing of the agenda.
Lordship, after vacation will be good.
That you file the letter. Yes, next.
On the last occasion, my lord, the Panchayat department was directed to take instruction in respect of my payment of subsistence allowance, my lord.
If not, PNRD.
PNRD.
Name shown in the causes. There is any concept of PNRD.
Yes. In fact, on the last occasion, Mr. Devnath appeared before Lordship, my lord.
Yes. Affidavit file.
No affidavit file, my lord, but they were directed to take instruction in respect of subsistence allowance,
Provide.
my lord.
Please inform the any concept PNRD. Madam Bhattacharya. Any concept PNRD. Madam has a problem here. Mentioned
That
about
is regarding the other two. For me, but they are getting their salary. They are from the sewerage board. But we are not getting our salaries for a long time, as I have stated.
yes, yes.
They have filed affidavit, they are saying they don't have funds. The fund has to be given by the government. It is not that we will earn money and we will take our salary. If this is applied, my lord, a lot of departments are there. They will have to earn their own money. And therefore, I am saying, my lord, your lordship will have to direct the chief secretary to have a meeting with the commissioner of both.
No, on the other day, Mr. Nayak has placed on record certain data. They were saying that you there should be in the books of account there should be money available with them.
They don't have money. They are
That
saying, my
position
lord.
is not correct, my lord. If your lordship,
Position is not correct.
my
They are
affidavit.
misleading your lordship.
your lordship will find the difference is huge. My lord, can I take your lordship?
Mr. Nayak, Mr. Datta is disputing.
My lord, I'm just saying, my lord, they are from sewerage board. They are getting whatever dues to them. I was in the sewerage board. They have transferred. I did not take a stay order from the court. I'm not getting salary. During the period while I was in service in the sewerage board, how these people are going to survive? Every day, my lord, my friends get a telephone call from them. Some say, my lord, we are going to die.
Yes, how do you have an immediate
This is a
solution?
very urgent matter, my lord. This they went for picketing.
Some immediate solution. Long term we'll sort it out, but immediately how do they survive?
My lord, so far our position, can I clear? If your lordship
will see in my explicit page 145 from April 21 to July 2023 after the date. Now petitioner got their salary up to December.
Okay.
Salary up to December. January to December.
I have stated, my lord, no, all the petitioner, no salary paid from June, your lordship is recorded,
Yes.
June 21 to January 22. And salary paid for the month of February to December 22. Then again, no salary from January till date.
Now, lordship, we have given a table chart. Even in January 2023, earning is 18 lakhs. February 2023, 9 lakhs. All these amounts have been deposited in the municipal fund. Where this amount is mentioned,
This amount,
my lord,
in
your
the
lordship,
in affidavit, that is not clear. Where this amount is.
my lord, your lordship may can you see at page 155 of my affidavit.
no, Mr. Nayak, that issue that you have made available funds and
This is
somehow
not, we have not made
sorry,
This is your own reference.
sorry. submission made that too much of amount has generated, and where is that gone? But that certainly it has not gone to the petition. Now we are concerned with the case of the petition. Now we can settle the dispute that where has the money gone. But in the meantime, if they are suffering, how will they survive?
What I'm submitting, the team is earning its revenue, but the employees are not getting their.
No, we can decide that is what that is exactly. If somebody is defaulting misappropriation, we can direct inquiry. But by that, it's only a long-term measure. But how do you make them? What steps are you going to take for the sustenance?
My lord, what subject to what your lordship may say, my lord. I pray, my lord, this matter cannot be sorted out on the basis of the affidavit. High body, my lord, the high commissioner, chief secretary, they will have to sit together and sort it out. Because it is the government who has, my lord, shifted the department from the sewerage board to the municipality. Then thereafter, the municipality did not get sale. Others
We
are
will
getting.
do one thing.
Your lordship will.
We'll take the assistance of the agent. Can he, whenever he is available, day after tomorrow or Monday?
Not Monday, Tuesday.
Tuesday, because you can also not keep.
No, only for this purpose.
Yes,
I
yes.
think since
I think he can help you.
since you do not have any problem as of today, we are concerned with the clients of Sadat. How many of them are there?
About 36.
You include that include all the employees, or there are some certain others? 36 total employees.
Yes. Every day telephone call, my lord. How do I survive?
That is okay. We are not with that. We are concerned generally. Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday, my lord. Monday will not be.
Tuesday.
Let AG, your lordship may record that day.
No, wait. Request is heard. We did a Senior Council for the petitioners in the PP 1989, whereas the PD Senate Council has appeared for the petitioners in the PP 758 of 20 and 326 of 2023. Also heard as the Senior Council represent the Silchar Municipal Board, whereas 59 Standing Council, Housing and Urban Affairs Department is also present. Sarah, Sri Chaudhary, SP Chaudhary, Standing Council present for the what's your report? Name?
Yes, sir.
Assam Urban Waters, where is board? Assam Urban Water Supply. The issue concerned non-receipt of salary of by the petitioner, mainly in WP 1989 of 2023, who were earlier employees of the
sewerage board.
And later on was absorbed with the
Silchar
Municipal Board.
Their services were placed.
And later on their services were placed at the disposal of the Silchar Municipal Board
by the government.
On the last occasion, Sri Nayak, the Understanding Council, has placed on record certain data.
This is the period
to show that the Silchar Municipal Board is having an income of its own under the scheme, and therefore there should not arise any difficulty with regard to availability of funds to make payments to the citizen. On the other hand, the Dr. Senior Council representing the Silchar Municipal Board submits that funds are not available at all, and for that reason
Funds are not sufficient.
funds
There
are
is a
not
shortfall.
sufficient, and therefore the petitioners are not being able to be paid. The dispute which has arisen would require some deliberations and discussion amongst the department, amongst the concerned department, and therefore this would request the assistance by the learned Advocate General Assam would pre-back learned standing council may according assist the learned agency on the next date, which is fixed on Tuesday. Date 19.
One, I think that is on.
Yes, yes.
That will decide the next.
If any officer is required to come on behalf of.
Not required.
Obliged.
But Mr. Nayak, will I like to have the intelligence of the age to convene a meeting between the departments or the public, only for the department, because it may not be able to be solved in the court. There would be necessity of administrative.
That would be the, my lord, what I was thinking, following from your.
Obliged.
May I take that paper, my lord, where I have.
You make an extra copy for the next.
I had given it earlier, I will give another one.
Madam Council was produced a full instruction. This, the employer was directed to terminate her.
Oh, yes, yes.
Lordship, I have taken the issue with the Office of the Chief Secretary, Lordship, staff officer, and I have been told that the department will now take the final call, Lordship. So there is nothing to be on the part of the Office of the Chief Secretary or from the personnel department, Lordship. So the departmental council, they may appraise.
You are with the
Cooperation department.
Okay. What's your call?
Lordship, till now, no final decision has been taken up. Otherwise, the views which they have received from the APSC, the petitioner has scored a.
Find your affidavit that.
Not.
Third, the Bharat was Learned Council. MSM Bhattacharya, Learned Additional Senior Government submit that as per instruction, the final decision would be taken by the administrative department, which is the cooperation department. The keyboard lawyer standing on as a for the department and praise for some time by the affidavit. List of the three to enable filing affidavit of which by concerned party. Interim for the past to continue with the next step. Complete.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, as per office note, Lordship, notice upon the sole confirmer has returned back, Lordship. And some time may be granted to ascertain the present occupant, Lordship.
Accused
Lordship.
Learned Council for the petitioner has submitted Learned Council for the petitioner, by referring the office note dated 26/7/2020 has submitted that notice upon the sole respondent has been received back as answered. Learned Council according to this and is granted 2 weeks time to obtain instruction.
May it please Lordship. Lordship, this contempt petition is,
Notice was issued.
yes, Your Lordship, and as per the office note dated 28 of 22, it's been reflected there. And then Lordship, as per 27/7/23, the Finance Department has also filed their number. And so far as the respondent number 1, 2, and 3, that service report is still awaited.
Mr. Can we have for 4?
Yes, Lordship.
When was notice?
Lordship, notice was as per the office note 28/22. And
Madam, you have to take first step. That was a year back. So far as 1.3 are concerned, take first.
Lordship,
Your name?
Lordship Valentina Belabino Tanyu.
You have to give your name.
Yes.
Hard Mr. Senate Council. You're on record or not? No.
Lordship, my name is not there.
Senate Council appearing on instruction of our senior CPD court
Yes.
for the petitioner. The learned council has referred office note dated 27/7/2020, as per which the respondent number 4 has entered a period. In fact, each learned council is present for the state respondent number 4. Since the service is not complete upon the respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3, and notices were issued more than a year back. Come on. But are these respondents still there?
Lordship, respondent number 4 is not there. Lordship.
Now 1, 2, and 3,
1, 2, and 3, but because that's also
we will not direct you to take steps. I mean, first take instructions. Whether these incumbents are still there, it's more than a year.
Lordship, because respondent number 4 is not there. Lordship.
No, 4 you are appearing.
Yes.
That's a different matter. 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
Senate Council is granted 2 weeks time to obtain instructions regarding the status of the state respondents with regard to regarding as to whether the respondent was 1, 2, and are still holding their respective posts. Please, doctor, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Then we'll allow you to direct it to take questions. Complied.
Complaint, my lord. I have to challenge that order, my lord.
Heard the KR Bharti Return Council for the petition, who is aggrieved by non-compliance of the order dated 10/2/2022, passed in the 4557/2020. Pursuant to the notice being issued, A. Bhattacharya, Senate Council has appeared for sole respondent.
No, my lord.
Respondent number 1, my lord.
Respondent number 1, who has a case on record as ordered in 11/10, as per which the case of the person has considered court of the opinion that there is substantial compliance of the order from this contempt petition is not liable to continue at this point, but the learned council submit that it is common liberty may be granted to challenge It ordered 7-10 for my friend. Contempt according to rules in view of ordered it 7-10 two. However, with regard to the petition, challenge the validity of the common thread. A copy of ordered it 11-10 is made
Obliged.
Highly obliged, my lord.
yes. Standing for the record.
He needs some time to file an affidavit. Weeks time.
What is the matter?
My lord, we are the contractual employee, my lord. We are appointed as the accredited engineer, my lord, on contractual basis under the PNRD. What happened, my lord, while we were serving, my lord, a show cause notice was issued to us. We filed a reply, and after that reply, I was terminated from service. Being agreed by that order, my lord, I filed WBC number 59 of 2022, which court will find at page 29. And
Have you received the instruction?
My lord, we are to get to receive the record.
Instructions is done.
No.
But we are given as an exception is task of note of the matter is of 2020.
And order passed in my writ petition, my lord. As per that order, I was placed under suspension, my lord, and direction was issued to proceed in accordance with law and as per the law, my lord. But
How to be RM excellent for the petition? Whereas Henrik, P. Henrik, Senate Council is present for concerned PNR department. P. Henrik, Senate Council submit that part of the and on receipt of complete instructions from an affidavit to be filed for which it is for supported. That is on you have asked for 10 1 week, we are giving you 2 weeks, 27. We tried it. 27, 9.
Right.
Both the cases.
Both the cases.
Therefore, the full I pray for 3 weeks time to file my affidavit.
For which part?
GMC, but that is Commissioner GMC.
Lordship,
Or this is a contempt.
Yes,
Contempt.
sir.
There is for number 1.
Full response.
There is full.
3 as for a there is counsel for total. This 23 weeks time.
Lordship, it takes 2 weeks, Lordship, because already Lordship, the order is of 2026/8/2022. Lordship.
3 weeks time. File statement of it. Good. But file it.
Lordship, may fix the date.
Contempt.
Apply. Your Lordship, the matter may be passed over for the time.
Have it on Friday or Monday. On a prayer mail, we have this on Monday next. Monday.
42.
Yes, sir. As per office note dated 25/11/22,
The service is complete respondent number 9 to 20. So they are appearing for respondent number 44. So last occasion में चीजें मोटे करती हैं.
I'm for my line 10.
All respondents have appeared.
Appear.
Lordship, I am for respondent number 4, 5, 6, and 7.
I am for my 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, and 20.
So the office note says, Lordship, the respondent has duly signed their this in the office note, and it has
Which
been
office note?
Office note is 25, 11, 22. Last page.
12, 13, 17, 18, and 19.
Putting his signature along with official to as such service deemed to complete the assignment. So they have put their signature in the along with the notice.
But each landed counts for the
Petition. One
petition by referring to the office note dated 25, 11, 20, as submitted. That service is complete. You have filed affidavit.
Lordship, our affidavit is almost ready. It is for vetting.
Landed counts for respondent number
4,
Four,
5,
four,
6,
five,
and 7.
4, 5,
Yes.
7 submitted. That the affidavit has been sent for vet.
No, it has not been sent. It's ready. So
Is almost ready and can be filed short and would be filed short. For your first phone number
9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, and 20. 11.
Go
Pilot.
for phone number 9,
10, 11,
10, 10, 7,
14, 15,
14, 15, and 16.
16, and 25.
And 20.
20.
20, 20.
Praise for time file the affidavit. There are list of the available filing such affidavit by the 3 weeks.
God bless you.
Obviously.
The
May I please? My lord, in this case, I challenge the, my lord, order passed by the Zonal Register of Property Society. By
affidavit
Lordship, otherwise the matter has become infructuous because a speaking order has been passed by the Register of Property Societies, whereby all the attachments has been cancelled. Your Lordship. I have the copy.
that will suffice my lord, only my lord, my and that is that my lord, a consequential order is required in terms of the order, my lord, that may be passed to cancel by cancelling the my lord, my attachment. That
heard
speaks about.
J.M.H. Chaudhary. Senate counsel for petitioner. There are also heard keyboard. Senate Standing Council, Cooperation Department. There are the petitioner has put to challenge an order dated 26/9/2020 issued by the Assistant Registrar of
My lord, Zonal Joint Register.
Respondent 4 years, sir.
My lord, in the Annexure 7, my lord.
Respondent 4
That is my lord,
by the Zonal Joint Registrar
of Property
of
Society.
Property Society, filtered by
Page 27.
by which the services of the petition was attached to the Office of Assistant Registrar of Cooperative Society, Hailakant. while his present place of posting was as a junior assistant in the office of the Zonal Joint Registrar, Silchar. It is the case of the petition that the impugned order was based on on political interference. However, the Board of the Learned Standing Council of the department has submitted that during pendency of this case, an order has been passed on 18/1/2020, whereby earlier order of attachment was withdrawn and the concerned authorities were directed to pass necessary orders of release. The Board of the Standing Council clarifies that the state order dated 18/1/2020, though general in nature, is also with that present petition. In view of the above, this court is of the opinion that there is no existing cause of action to be adjudicated. Accordingly, the writ is closed. However, with an observation that consequential order be passed pursuant to the order dated 18/1/2020, if not already done.
Yes, sir. By Zonal Joint Register of Cooperative Societies.
A copy of the order dated 18/1/2020 made part of the report.
Obliged.
But the I,
My lord, for extension of interim order, my lord, that is obliged.
I
May place, my lord. Non-compliance of order dated 39/2020.
yes,
Yes, Lordship, here, Lordship, there is one issue, Lordship. Here in the order, the direction was given to the Directorate of Accounts and Treasury, my lord. I have taken the matter up with the department, Lordship. The only issue is that he is not the concerned authority. It is the government that has to take the call. If Lordship allows us to, gives us time and allows the appropriate authority to take the decision, my lord.
where is the order?
Lordship,
Yes, my lord. Page 11. 11 portion, page 13.
Para three is the
Para
direct-
three, my lord.
Para three is the direction. Here the direction was given to the Director of Accounts and Treasury. Now the only issue is, Lordship, the government, it is the government that has to take the call, Lordship. If Lordship allows this much relaxation to us and Lordship can direct to give the appropriate authority to call, Lordship, within 2 weeks time, Lordship, the order of the court may be compliant with, my lord. Because he has already written to the department, Lordship. I have the letter with me. But
who is the respondent here?
The Director of Accounts and Treasury, Lordship. Only the Director of Accounts and Treasury has been made the party over.
You take instructions from that director, take necessary instructions from whatever sources.
Yes,
you
Lordship.
can convey
Lordship,
to the
that has been resolved, but he is not the authority, Lordship. That is the problem. The authority will be someone from the government, Lordship. He has already.
How can you pass that order in a contempt?
No, Lordship, that is.
You file a affidavit, then we'll close the contempt petition. If he has not added the proper party at the time of his
Yes, Lordship, but yes, that is the main issue, Lordship. Otherwise, if
you file the affidavit.
I will, Lordship, I can file the affidavit on behalf. If my learned friend can file a review regarding the order, my lord.
It is up to him. No, you file the affidavit, then it will be easier for him. We want the matter to be resolved.
Yes, Lordship.
Lordship, I can. For the respondent has submitted that to the direction in the order dated 39/2020 appears given to the Director of Accounts and Treasury, he submits that the competent authority would be whom?
But if the authorities in the government, finance.
The competent authority would be the would be the particular department.
Yes, Lord.
Which, however,
The government.
was not made a party in petition.
In the writ petition.
Which, however, has not been made a party in the present contempt.
Yes, Lord.
Put to bed that the respondent filed an affidavit putting this on record, whereafter this court passed appropriate order. So
May I please?
contempt.
Lordship, yes, my lord. Order dated 10/12/2008.
I have entered appearance for the respondents.
Complied with order.
Lordship, in fact, we have filed it appeal, Lordship. Being the number also. Lordship.
And Upadhyay, Senate Council, submits that he has entered appearance for sole respondent.
Two respondents.
For respondent.
One and
One and two.
For respondent was one and and submit that writ appeal has been filed with respect to state order. That he submits it according to that 3 weeks time filed appeal.
Lord.
state may be fixed. State
Contempt let him file.
Obliged.
obliged.
Slightly, Your Lord. My Lord, this is a come for first time, and I'm saying that your lordship is to notice to the contemptor for willful and alleged violation of the order dated 17/3/2023. The order starts at page 9, and the operative portion is at my lord page 13. The third line from the top. Accordingly, this court therefore directs the respondent number 3 to forthwith reinstate the petitioner on the basis of the certified copy of this order being served upon him.
Third. Chief Authority, Senate Council for the petition, who by means of this petition has lodged the complaint of non-compliance of the directions contained in order dated
17/3/2020.
Passed W 3730/2020. The Senate Council has also referred communication dated 27/2020, by which the aforesaid order was conveyed to the respondent. That notice is written by 4 weeks. That's the for service of upon sole respondent. That is the
In this case, I have engaged Advocate A.K. Purkast to appear on my behalf. He has filed local number today, except for it. So,
is not there.
he will appear on the next day. Name may be recorded. Lord.
Petitioner appearing in person has submitted that he has his account named A.K. Purkast, who has filed for this after a week by reflecting the name of A.K. Purkast as Senate Council petitioner. MSP Quota, Senate Council for NHM is present for NHM. COVID has returned, madam.
Some cough, throat infection.
14 matter. 14 matter.
But in fact, your lordship was pleased to hear the matter at some length also, my lord.
Yes. It's a live matter.
Yes, yes, my.
Somebody has to bear the burn.
My lord, only, my lord, we are thinking about the timing, my lord.
Doesn't matter.
Like this.
If not today, tomorrow. So why
Yes,
not
that's
today?
true, my lord. And my lord,
Buck has to stop somewhere.
it has to, it has to.
Cannot
Only-
pass on the buck.
Only, my lord, at times it comes a matter of responsibility, my lord.
Let's make a try. What is the matter? Why there is life cause of action? What is matter? You're claiming some subsidy.
My lord, basically what has happened, eligibility certificate was issued. And my lord, we had set up the industries. And there was some allegations as regard my lord, the setting up of the industry, my lord, inflated plant and machinery. The so-called notice was issued, my lord, we responded. My lord, in a cryptic way, my lord, the decision was taken. And my lord, there was a decision to cancel the eligibility.
There were few matters where some decision was taken on the central level, remanding the matters to the state government. Is that matter? No.
No, my
No,
lord,
it's
not.
not. It's not. It's basically, lordship, it's the eligibility certificate itself was suspended. Then
Okay. Let's start.
so basically, lordship, what I think the issue involved is like whether I mean state government of Assam, if there are some allegations about some fake documents or some kind of misdeeds, what length they can go if inquire into the matter and what kind of procedure they'll have to follow before suspending it, and whether the state government has the power to suspend it or not. But that is the issue, lordship. From the materials, lordship, has to.
If there is fraud or some fake thing, holdings that you are not do not have the power, would not be a reasonable construction at all. Definitely, you are giving some benefit. You will have the full powers to check.
Yeah, absolutely, lordship. Absolutely. That has been done. in this
While
case.
doing the inquiry, did you give them opportunity?
The opportunity was given, Stoker's notice was given. And
Are you
as
telling
speaking
me
of,
are you telling me the jurisdiction?
No, no,
You're not telling.
no, no.
And what are the grounds of challenge?
Basically, my lord, your lordship would see the impugn order, though it speaks of a speaking order, my lord. My lord, no reasons, nothing has been assigned. None of our contentions have been, my lord, considered, my lord.
You have the records.
the records, I don't have, like, most of the materials are there, like, it has been, those have been.
No, since he is making a submission,
Well, yes.
That the speaking order
the
is
speaking
there.
order is not a very elaborate order. Then if you have the records to back up the speaking order, then you can have something to fall back upon. If at all we agree with Mr. Dubey, we may still say, no, these are enough. We may not, we need not, we don't need a very elaborate kind of an order. If that order makes out a meaning.
Lordship, it's a departmental order. It can't be that kind of an elaborate order which is expected of a judicial court or something like that. But it's an administrative order which has been passed, and considering everything, considering all the aspects.
Polita, you may be right, but obviously, of course, it may not be a very elaborate order, but all orders have to have reasons.
Yes, reasons are
reasons
there.
are
Reasons
linked
are
to
there.
the linked to the confusion. Unless you assign the reason, how do you reach the conclusion?
The lordship and so-called notice was given, proper inquiry has happened, then a lawyer represented the client before the authority, after the authority has given a authority given a, and considering
Who was the lawyer, Mr. Dubey?
at that point of time somebody else was there.
He may not be competent.
I mean,
Obviously, he was not Dubey.
a very elaborate
He was
document
Chobe.
was filed.
Double of Chobe.
Like if they say they don't rely upon the records, my lord, the consequences should follow. My lord.
Then I think a matter is very simple. Let's argue that it's only the validity of the outcome of the proceeding.
Yes, yes.
You are not going to the question of eligibility or what?
Only thing,
No, no,
Lordship.
eligibility is there, my lord.
Only thing, Lordship.
We'll not go into the merits of your thing. We'll see whether while disposing of your representation or dealing with the matter,
My lord.
they had followed the law. Or
Whether, my lord, the materials which we had placed for their considerations, my lord, whether they have been looked into it, my lord.
yes, yes. We'll not, the decision-making process will.
The only thing is that, Lordship, there are some allegations about certain inflation of bill. Now, the inquiry reveals that there was no, I mean, like that particular shop that they're supposed to have purchased those materials from there and machineries. That dealer was not any existence only. Now they are coming up with a standard like no dealer is in existence and like bills are there. So some disputed facts are also there.
Dealer is online.
Sorry, Lordship.
It's an online dealer. You don't see him.
Not at that point of time, my lord.
Initially,
You were very futuristic. And even at that point, could contemplate an online.
So some disputed facts are also
Okay,
there.
let's start.
My lord. Okay, lord, I'll take this list of dates you have prepared.
Be brief. We'll finish it today.
Yes, yes. How much of care for, huh?
Yes.
The list of dates, I indicate some of the dates, my lord, then I'll go to. My lord knows that, my lord, 2007 there was an industrial policy, my lord, and under the state also, my lord, some fiscal incentives were there, my lord, under the NEA. And on 1/10/2008, my lord, the government of Assam also announced the industrial package of incentive for the Northeast region, namely industrial policy of Assam 2008, which came into effect from 1/10/2008. My lord, we started our manufacturing activities sometime in 2011, my lord, under the 2007 policy. And my lord, on 11/1/2012, my lord, a letter was issued by the additional director of Commissioner of Industries, Commissioner of Taxes, requesting for their views regarding eligibility of the unit.
What is US?
My lord,
US means? Letter to the assistant director. US
under no. The designation of the authority concerned person, my lord. I'll check 200. It is written like that only at page 200. No, additional director, US. Something. And then, my lord, on 3/2/2012, the then Joint Commissioner of Taxes, Assam, by letter informed that the eligibility certificate may be considered at fixed capital investment of rupees 5.56 crores. My lord. And then that was placed before the state level committee on 6/2/2012. And my lord will see at page 3, the next date is 22/3/2012. My lord, one complainant named D. Datta, my lord. A complainant has lodged a complaint to the Principal Secretary Industries, my lord, stating that the purchase of plant and machinery are at inflated price. But this we say that, my lord, this is a non-existent person, my lord.
Yes.
Fictitious. And on 4/4/2012, my lord, the eligibility certificate was issued to us, my lord, permitting us registration under the NEIIP. And then, my lord, we applied for entitlement under the tax exemption scheme, my lord, on 5/4.
Yes.
On 19/4, my lord, there was a visit by the then Joint Commissioner, my lord, at the unit of the petitioner, and statement of the partner of the petitioner was also recorded. And on 17/5/2012, my lord, the inquiry was initiated, my lord, on the complaint addressed to Mr. T. Datta. And on the basis of that, my lord, on 13/6/2012, my lord, PUIO also received a complaint, my lord, based on which on 4/7/2012,
Yes.
my lord, a visit was made and an inquiry report was also submitted. And since the machineries and goods had come from, my lord, Kolkata, my lord, a letter was also written to the Commissioner of Taxes, Calcutta, my lord, for verification. And eventually, on 21/8/2012, my lord, the FIR has been registered, my lord, by the PIO. And on 10/10/12, my lord, the Joint Commercial Taxes, white letter submitted to the reply.
Yes.
And based on that letter, my lord, the Industry Department was also communicated by the Tax Department. And on 31/2013, my lord, tax officials, my lord, had conducted an inquiry, my lord, in the premises of BN Mechanical, my lord. This is one gentleman, my lord, firm based locally, who said that he has not installed, my lord. He had a, my lord, he has rather a plant of fabrication, my lord. And where we are saying that, my lord, he has been roped in, my lord, for installation of part of the machineries, my lord. And then, my lord, on 5/3/2013, the Commissioner of Taxes issued so-cause notice, my lord.
Yes.
And then 11/3/2013, my lord, eligibility certificate issued by Industry Department was suspended.
Let us see the order.
Yes, sir. Must just 2-3 more facts, my lord, then I am done with.
We have gone.
Lord,
Is
we
that
had,
all, what has happened?
and my lord, we had also filed a writ petition, my lord.
Earlier,
Yes, yes.
what happened?
My lord, the matter was remanded back, my lord, for passing a reasoned order.
Then?
My lord, then this order follows the.
And earlier, what was the order?
My lord, they were not considering, my lord. It was
But,
matter of
the
pending.
consideration was there after the direction earlier.
Yes, yes.
That's some 427.
My lord, come to page 357, my lord.
Sure.
The order passed by your lordship, my lord, in the earlier round of it.
Yes.
358, my lord, just one page order. Heard so and so, so and so, so and so. Petitioner number 1 is agreed by inaction of the respondents, more particular of the respondent number 3, in taking a decision on the reply submitted by the petitioner to the so-called notice issued to him. Case of the petitioner is that petitioner number 1 is engaged in the business of manufacturing carton boxes for which necessary materials are purchased from outside the state. Petitioner number 1 was granted eligibility certificate by the Industry Department, entitling it to various concessions under the state. Petition number 1 was, however, served with a so-called notice dated 11/3/2013, issued by the Commissioner of Industries and Commerce, Assam, alleging submissions of false documents while obtaining eligibility certificate. Petitioner submitted reply on 10/4/2013. It is the grievance of the petitioner that no decision has been taken by the respondent number 3 on the so-called reply submitted by the petitioner number 1, though about 8 months have gone by. In the meanwhile, the eligibility certificate has also been suspended by the authority, because of which the manufacturing activities of the petitioners have come to a grinding halt. Having regard to the nature of the grievance expressed, court is of the view that respondent number 3, Commissioner of Industries and Commerce, shall pass appropriate orders in accordance with law, if necessary, by giving an opportunity of personal hearing to the petitioner within a period of 30 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. In the meantime, respondent number 4 shall release the relevant forms which the petitioners are entitled under the law, so as to enable it to resume its commercial activities. This petition stands proposed in the above terms. So based on that, my lord, in the meantime, we also obtained certain information under the RTI Act, my lord, and we also placed some of further.
Let us see the impute order.
Yes, that you will also find at page 427. As your lordship. It's dated 18th March 2014, my lord. Peruse the Honorable Guwahati High Court order dated so and so in WPC so and so, directing the Commissioner of Industries and Commerce, Assam, to pass appropriate orders in accordance with law, if necessary, by giving an opportunity of personal hearing to the petitioner. Accordingly, a hearing was held on 1/3/2014. Mr. So and so, proprietor of so and so, Mr. So and so, attended the hearing on behalf of the petitioner. Peruse the reply to the so-called notice submitted by so and also peruse the written submission so and so submitted on the day of personal hearing. We had submitted one written submission also. After careful perusal of all the written submissions and the submissions made by them during the personal hearing, it appears, whereas based on the application submitted by Mr. Lakshmi Narayan Craft Industries for grant of eligibility certificate under Industrial and Investment Policy of 2008, and after obtaining the views of the Commissioner of Taxes, the eligibility certificate or so and so was approved for a fixed capital investment of rupees so and so only in the SLC meeting held on 6/2/2012, and subsequently issue was issued on 30/3/2012 by this office. Whereas Director, Bureau of Investigation, Assam, by letter dated so and so, requested this office for keeping the eligibility issued on the unit in abeyance till completion of inquiry, and the same was forwarded this office of Commissioner of Taxes of 19 July 2012 for necessary action on their part. My lord will kindly mark this, lord. Lord, somebody else has been, lord, requesting for keeping in abeyance, sir. Whereas Director, Bureau of Investigation, Assam, by letter dated, intimated this office that a criminal case so and so has been registered in the BIO police station, and they requested this office for handing over the documents submitted by so and so for obtaining the eligibility in connection with the investigation. And accordingly, entire document submitted by the unit was handed over to the BIO on 12/11/2012 in connection with the above mentioned case. So all these documents had been submitted to the BIO. Whereas Commissioner of Taxes, by letter dated so and so, informed that during the inquiry conducted through a Joint Commissioner of Taxes, it is established that the industrial unit violated the condition of the eligibility by furnishing false information and obtained EC by fraud and misrepresentation, and requested for taking necessary action for termination of the eligibility certificate to the unit. But as regard this inquiry, my lord, no opportunity, nothing was given to us. Whereas the matter was brought to the notice of Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce Department, who is also the chairman of state level committee for grant of EC on 2013. But here a question would come, my lord, a committee who issues a certificate and the industry, my lord, who would be entitled to cancel it, my lord. This is the corollary. Yes. Whereas the Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce Department directed to take the following actions. Advise Commissioner of Taxes Assam to stop passing on the benefits of tax exemption to the firm, and the EC already issued may be deemed as suspended till further order. Issued so-called notice to the firm to explain their position on the matter. Whereas the Commissioner of Taxes by letter dated 11th was advised by this office to stop passing on the benefits of tax exemption to the firm, and was also requested to submit a copy of the inquiry report which was conducted by their office. Whereas by letter dated so and so, Mrs. Lakshmi Narayan Crafton was also informed about the suspension of the EC. Whereas by letter dated so and so, a so-called notice was also issued to Mrs. Lakshmi Narayan Crafton Industries as per the direction of Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce Department and Chairman SL. Whereas the Commissioner of Taxes by letter dated so and so had submitted the copy of inquiry report along with necessary verification report. Whereas this inquiry report, my lord, we have not been provided, my lord, at 10. Whereas Lakshmi Narayan Craft Industry had submitted a reply dated 17/4/2013 to the SOCOS issued by the Commissioner. Whereas the claim of the unit in their SOCOS reply that they were unaware about the inquiry has been refuted by the Commissioner of Taxes Assam by their letter dated so and so, wherein Commissioner of Taxes intimated that the industrial unit was given an opportunity.
We need the record. Order except the prelude. There is no discussion. Whereas and thereafter what has happened? Where is the consideration? I think record.
I can produce.
Because the ultimately is the decision to make process which we would like to embark on. We will not go by the merits of.
I have one request. Lordship permit. Lordship may permit me on the day my friend being for perusal of the record, because I have been instructed by my clients some record to
So we'll see whether
yes.
there is anything which is specific, what you call classified. So, we only want to have the satisfaction that while writing this order of 14th paragraph, discussion is not.
That part, Lordship, I agree to certain extent that
Where is the inquiry report of the Commission of Taxes?
that initial inquiry.
Yes.
Initial inquiry.
Is it a part of the record?
Yeah, it's part of the record. This is there at page. I just. This is at page. We'll find page 234.
What's the date?
No. Page 235. 235.
What is the date?
It's 31/3/2013, my lord.
235. So there was a spot verification done. 235.
You have not mentioned this in your notice.
Yes, it's been mentioned, my lord. At page 5, my lord.
31.
Yes, yes.
Page
Last
235.
third last, my lord.
35.
Yes.
In fact, there are Lordship, there is another one, another report was also there. That is page 232.
(232) as that regard, my lord, that Kolkata, my lord.
That Kolkata dealer, and as far as that Guwahati dealer is concerned, that is a 235.
235.
Yes, 235 as far as Guwahati dealer is concerned. So he basically visits this place called BN Mechanical Work. This is very categorical statement by the owner, stating that he doesn't know anything about it. And this was in fact, Lordship, not put on challenge. And as far as the other report also, Lordship, that is there at page 232, that visit by the Kolkata Commissioner, there also, this was also not put under challenge. So what happened, Lordship, here that the Calcutta dealer, which has supposedly sold these goods, after 6 months that disappears. I mean, its machinery is worth more than 40 lakh something.
In fact, there were two dealers from Kolkata.
Two dealers, yeah. First one is not in existence when this inquiry was made. Second one says that no interstate sales transactions took place.
Okay. Tomorrow can you have?
Tomorrow, Lordship, may be difficult because it's
Tuesday,
an old record. Lordship.
Tuesday,
Next Tuesday.
next Tuesday or next Thursday?
Next Thursday, Lordship.
To pay?
Yes, no, sir.
Hard to pay on for petition who has challenged order dated 2014 passed by Commissioner of Industry and Commerce in person to a remand order dated 7/12/2013 passed by court WP 7/27 of 2013 instituted by the same petition by the supported order, comma, the claim of petition for the financial benefits and incentives under the NII 2007 has been rejected. We, however, we put it understanding of the department not equipped original file for it be necessary as only process which can be matters of judicial review. Put the hub is trying to produce the same record. Mr. Going forward, also had equal
verification was done for
training on finance tax department by opposing the sub a field verification was done. Person to which the section of the decision check was taken as agreed by parties for here on.
That's it. He also has some issues like, so 3rd of October, can it be done? Tuesday, Lord.
What for 26?
26, Lordship, I have some
28.
matter speaks.
28.
28, Lordship.
28 the old matter.
28. 28.
Okay.
My lord, can it be get parted, my lord? Just since your
The old
lordship,
matter.
yes, my lord, your lordship has earlier also heard my lord.
No, earlier we don't. Earlier we don't.
Well, that's why, my lord, for 2 days only, my lord, I am not sure.
Third time. That time is the third time.
My lord, in a way, advantage for us, my lord, can taken up little earlier, my lord, that's what, otherwise.